Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back to Mouse Reacts. Today's episode is some more Paranormal Files. This is going to be apparently at the location of the old Baraboo Inn. So, he's still in Wisconsin at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. At least for this video, he was. And judging by the lack of snow, I'd say this was probably somewhere between December and January. We got real snow around February. It hasn't gone away. Anyway, without further ado, let's have a look and see what they found at the old Baraboo Inn. It sounds like a lot of torture, pain, and bloody deaths. So, fun. Let's go.
Today's episode is going to get
long.
really dark, and I just wanted to provide a very quick introduction. We first visited the old Baraboo Inn in 2021, so 4 years ago. On our first trip to the location, I was joined by my parents, Mary and Jeff, my wife, Courtney. Back then, we were only fiancés, and we had one of the most active nights of investigating that we've really ever had. The building is incredibly haunted, and there's a very malignant, evil energy that lies in the basement of the Baraboo Inn. And I think a lot of you guys who watch my videos every week will remember when I teased that episode. I had the whole thing edited, I was preparing to release it, and then just 2 days before the video was set to go live, it disappeared. And that was by choice. Something happened behind the scenes that we're going to talk about later in this video that caused me to shelve the episode. So for years, I've considered this video to be the lost episode of the Paranormal Files. This is an entire episode that we filmed 4 years ago that's never been seen by anybody. I hadn't even seen the footage in years before I started editing this video together. But an old investigation wasn't enough for us. So in January of this year, we returned to the old Baraboo Inn, we re-interviewed some people, and we re-investigated the entire property. And the second time around, the energy that we encountered was even darker than what we experienced on our first visit. So in tonight's video, we're going to be going back in time first to our first trip to the old Baraboo Inn in 2021. And I want to state at the beginning here, I've been sober now for over a year, and in this footage, you will see us drinking. This is all old footage. This has nothing to do with me or where I'm at nowadays. I just wanted to provide a forewarning. But this truly is some of the most compelling footage that we've ever captured and released. I'm very excited to present this episode to you guys. But without further ado, we're just going to cut right now to the first time that we visited the old Baraboo Inn, when we were greeted by some of the locals who were there drinking, and we were immediately thrust into the dark underbelly of the beast. All right, everybody.
Also should remind myself to do this sooner before we get into it. Also, a reminder, you can check that link down below to find the entirety of this video without my commentary, without pausing, without any extra tidbits. Just link directly to the video on their channel. Also, if you want to check out the links down below, you can find my socials, the live streaming channel, and you can find my merch store where you can get yourself some real-time Lich Hours merchandise along with other things there. So thank you for purchasing. It's not a big contributor. It's not going to make us a lot of money. It's like maybe a couple bucks an item. But if you're enjoying it and you want to share it around, by all means do so. And thank you again for joining us. And also thank you again for getting us now less than 70 away from hitting that 1K. Thank you all again for joining us. And I hope you continue to enjoy the content. And moving on. Let's see what this old video is like.
But it's Colin here from the Paranormal Files. Welcome to another spooky episode of the show. Tonight we're here in Baraboo, Wisconsin, a very small community with a large history. Now, this is the front door to the Baraboo Inn. If you haven't heard of this place, it's going to be a treat for you to watch this video, because the history of this building, of this location, is not only very, I don't know what the word would be, famous. There are famous characters involved. Al Capone, infamous, yeah. Al Capone had a speakeasy here. He had his own bodyguard in the basement at different points in time. And there have been a multitude of different murders, deaths, people that have in their own life. It is a very, very dark building with extremely active energy. But here tonight with Courtney, Papa Spooks. Hey. My mom, Mary, is behind the camera. It's Colin here, everybody, and welcome to the Paranormal Files.
1, 2, 3. Good job, guys. Good job, Mom.
He's gonna
He's gonna do a toast. Hey,
All right. We're all gonna do a ghost bomb here. I'm gonna do a toast to good times, good friends, and great experiences.
All right.
Ghost bomb.
Gotcha, Colin. Cheers.
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 I get to throw it on there.
No.
Cheers.
That's happy.
Oh yeah, man. Thank you. Shout out to you too. Oh yeah. You didn't really film much.
No, I can't really feel much, but
You guys. Oh, thank you.
Wait, 1, 2, 3.
okay.
I need to use your phone for a light. Though.
Yep, we can.
Do you know about
All
the
right.
execution pole in the
I get
basement?
them all the time. DC will tell you. I don't know what they
Shelly told me a little bit about it.
Okay.
Can I give you this, Shelly? Thank you.
I'll let you guys lead the way.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
I know. Where you come up. Where you get
You know what I'm
down.
saying? You know? 'Cause I feel kind of.
It's got 4%.
You want to do this in the dark, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Here you go.
You know, there's a fine line between bravery and stupidity.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't bring
kinda-
the light, so that's a little stupid in the first place.
I'm really saying though, I don't want to stay real long because I'm actually feeling kind of sick.
Sick. No, that's the way it does to you.
So let's go do
Yeah,
her.
our guy has hooks in him.
Oh shit! What did you say? Yes. Oh
No,
yeah.
there's.
I
I
thought
think
you were just
something
taking
must
a
have
picture.
pushed me down here. You feel that way?
Head's heavy.
Yes, exactly. Like top heavy.
Yep.
Like and then like vertigo almost.
Yeah.
You know the movie?
Yeah.
Like that. Like, feeling like that. Wow. Jeez. Oh, I
You
was
just
gonna
got
say
it
the
too. You
same
just got it
thing.
too.
Oh,
Holy shit.
man, this is.
Medium, she's feeling it too.
Oh wow! Look at this. That's crazy.
Okay, one second.
And you don't know what Shelly.
You just stepped over and.
Oh whoa! This is exactly. I did not feel this the last time I went down here. Oh my!
It's huge.
It is.
It's pouring on here.
This is so heavy right
Stay
here.
away from the stops.
So you were saying this is the most energy.
And I absolutely I was with Nate when we did the investigation here, and I think you saw me when I came over here, and I was kind of had a hard time coming down, and I got about halfway down the stairs, and I could feel something walking with me, and then down in the basement, it was very active for me. That music box that you had down there really liked me and really went off. Well, when you get down to the pole, you'll see that I touched the pole.
Don't.
That's okay. I was safe. I did my.
Did you do a good cleansing that
I
night?
sure did. I sure did.
Don't touch the pole.
But there is a lot of activity. I had visions. I hear the lullabies now. The lullabies are going. I can hear. I can hear the lullabies. It is absolutely. I heard them last time. Remember when I was in the back bar? It's like. And there's babies crying.
Yep. You missed a couple minutes.
I had to stop.
You missed a couple minutes.
So you, I want to.
Yeah. No,
Very much.
I think you just, strangely enough,
It's
I'm just a
all
little
of a
bit
sudden there's the
calmer.
lightness kind of
Just a
went
little
away.
bit. I mean, I'm still here, but not like it was with you and me, BC and I. It's still here.
What were you
Still
going to
here.
say about
I
feeling?
mean, this is just.
Say that it's the most energy that you.
Yeah, there's pretty much
A wall.
a threshold right here somewhere. And when you hit it and you come into here, this is the most energy that I've ever really felt anywhere. I mean, we were
Just-
top to bottom. It's like electrical charge
can't
to
move.
me, and it's thick.
Right now.
And top
I
heavy.
feel like I'm stuck.
You're blocking some energy.
Yeah, for sure. I think so.
You are right
you,
at
are you a
the.
medium?
Yes.
Okay, that's why. Yeah, because you're blocking some stuff. Because it's lighter than it was before you came in here.
So when you guys come back up, I'm just gonna ask if you'll
You're
sit over
okay.
there and tell
As soon as you
everybody.
look, I get just pulled.
Yeah, for sure.
This is like insane. I mean, honestly, I can't even explain
Oh,
it.
you guys want to go down?
Look at this. Look at my hairs.
Look at me.
Look at this.
I'm the same damn way.
It's just on end.
Holy smokes.
Just everything.
I feel like my hair is
Oh yeah, there's the bumps. Holy moly.
That's what
Yeah.
I felt right there, BC.
Papa Spooks, joke as we will, he doesn't get the willies like that very
I
often.
feel like they're trying to hurt me. You know?
Just remind them you have to keep moving, okay?
Okay. Are we gonna go on down here?
What you gotta do.
Okay. Yeah. I'm a little dizzy actually.
You have to say one at a time. You hear that?
I do. Yeah. It's
Just
clicking.
and somebody just went shh. And you hear that? Like footsteps?
Yeah, that's what I'm listening to.
Holy shit.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, listen. Here,
I
that
was
was
just trying to sneak around.
one at a time. You're gonna come down the stairs. Here's your handrail on this side. We're getting seriously
I can tell
affected.
you-
here.
Yeah, I'm
will be
getting
safe.
kind of sick,
Okay.
so let's go. Let's
I
go.
don't feel like
You have to
I'm
say
safe.
your name at the top of the stairway here and say you're coming down.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Hear that?
Yeah.
IBC, you know me, I'm coming down. Holy shit, I got like vertigo too.
Yeah.
Just feel like I'm.
For sure.
Okay. BC, I'm coming down. You know me. I'm here all the time. Whoa.
Okay, Jeff. Jeff, I'm coming down.
I'm Mary and I'm coming down.
Colin here. I'm coming down as well.
Just light on.
Thanks.
Blur camera. Focus.
What?
There we go.
Good talking.
Oh my god.
Who the hell are these people?
Fucking gag.
Who the hell are these people? These are my new friends. I expect you to treat them with respect. Take this back.
Well, you're kind of blocking. Like, they're not very nice people.
Like that. I'll stand aside. Holy shit. This is the tunnel. This is where the old tunnel went across the street. And we got our ghost cam. I know. This building's all French architecture. Looks like it should be in New Orleans. Okay. Even the arched doorways in the basement. Holy smokes.
Yeah, boy, there is a lot down here.
It's built in 1864.
I'm
It
just
went
like-
through all the cowboy days, all the gangster
Yeah.
days, and this was a subversive.
I don't know how long I could actually stay down here if I feel like this.
Oh boy! Wow. Do you just feel that breeze?
I feel cold,
Yeah.
and I've got my head again is throbbing here.
This was an interrogation room
Ah,
where they used to strap
that's-
people into chairs and beat the shit out of them.
Yeah.
Me and Scotty Rourke have seen visions in here just crazy. And I usually open that door and 2 or 3 of them come out.
I think what I can feel is like the fear of whoever was being tortured.
The pain,
here. You know what I mean?
Yep,
That's what I'm feeling.
Yep,
I mean, that's the heaviness and
Yep.
fear. Is what I'm feeling. Oh my
Just
God.
back off, we're coming over. Wait till you step through this doorway. Wait till you step through this threshold. They're in there. There's 2 or 3 in there right now.
Yeah.
When you step through this threshold, you're really gonna hit it.
Jeez.
I've got new friends and we're coming down. The mist just took off. And it went through the other doorway.
Wow.
Yeah. This is a porthole right here where orbs and shadow people come and go all the time. It's just, and there's like an invisible force field over here where psychics are just like, boom, walking the wall. It's just like, what the hell? It's right before the doorway, which has the pole, the execution pole.
Something down here makes me nauseous.
Yeah, I am sick.
Physically.
I am sick.
Which, like, the moment I came down, it's like my head just. It's like almost like your head shrinks.
Very weak.
This is where the force field is. Holy shit.
Yeah.
You feel that?
Yeah. I can feel when you're ahead of me, you're blocking it.
I know. I am blocking it.
Yeah.
I have a.
You're like a protecting.
I have a protective way about me. I shield everybody.
Right,
And
I
that's
can
what drains
feel
me
that.
so much.
Yeah.
I have to learn to shield myself,
I'm open
but
now.
I have umbrella coverage. I just like try to protect everybody that's down
Yeah.
here. I'm heavy in the chest.
It's definitely very
There's a
dark
lot
down
of people
here.
down here.
I know there is. From all kinds of planes of
busy down
existence.
here.
All kinds of planes of existence. All the cowboy days, all the gangster days.
What was that?
What was that?
Well, it sounds like a sneeze.
Sneeze. What the frick?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I heard somebody say shh before we were coming on. Shh. Hush.
That was like a.
Yeah.
Is there someone over there? Like.
No, this is what it sounded like to me. It wasn't a sneeze. Oh! Yeah, it is very.
What's
It's not
it?
like this to me. Well, not like that, but like
Yeah.
a metal, like a, you know?
I heard an actual sneeze.
I heard something.
You know?
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
I heard it.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. It wasn't like a achoo.
No.
It was like a.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I felt like it was something moving.
All right, watch your head and you go through this doorway. This is extremely
Wow.
dark energy. We got a dark one that hangs over here too. Me and Scotty Rourke had 2 of them. We got rid of 1. And me and Scotty will tell you about that. It was the damnedest thing I've ever seen in my life. One of the damnedest things I've ever seen in my life. Helping a child cross over.
Wow. Yeah.
I'm
I really
blocking
don't know
it.
how long I want to be down
Okay,
here, to be
okay.
honest with you.
Oh!
I'm feeling-
Orb just took off.
I heard something from in here.
Wow.
All right, we're coming over. Watch your head. Holy shit. How you feel that?
Yeah, I can feel it out here. Okay. Oh, jeez.
It's just pressure.
Yeah.
Air pressure.
I know.
Gosh, I was wondering.
Okay.
Oh,
And I will say, it's very, very dizzying right here.
Yeah, this is bad right here. What is this?
I could like Mac.
Wow.
It's like making me gag.
No kidding.
It's just really weird.
Oh, me too. Look at my arm.
Look at us. Just look at us.
This is the pole.
This is the pole. That's blood bleeding
wonder.
through that from all the blood that was. I painted that pole 18 times. Just keeps reverting to this. I just quit painting it.
Oh, this is heavy here.
And I didn't realize that
Jeez.
when I bought the place, it was all dirt floor. I tried to put down as much concrete as I could. I didn't realize it trapped the blood in the dirt, all the energy.
Holy smokes.
I know.
So this was how many?
Somebody stuck a can down the can.
That scared me.
This is the can chute that the cans fly
I know,
back up
I'm like,
on. The cans fly back up out here. They come out here 100 miles an hour.
that
Cans
scared
fly
me.
back up the can chute.
Well, we're gonna need to have some kind of a protection issue here.
So what's the history of this pole? Just we'll cover it later in the video, but I guess just for this intro.
This is the execution pole. There's lots of bullets at head height, as you can see.
Those are bullet holes?
Yeah, the bullets embedded in the frickin' all over.
Wow.
And bullets at stomach height, but they wanted you to hurt. They shoot your stomach, let you roll around, and they just put it up against a whap.
Yeah.
You know. And there's been a woman, Gianna, who was a very pretty lady, one of the ladies that worked here. Yeah. The other girls got jealous of her because the cowboys were waiting in line to get her. Yeah. They said, we just want Gianna.
Yeah.
And she was hear that? And so they had her stripped naked, tied to a pole. Everybody could take her that wanted her, and they beat her to death. She died right here. Wow. And that's just one person died here.
Yeah.
There's been children tied to this pole.
God, I feel this is.
You don't touch a pole. You think you're sick now? You touch a pole, you're gone.
Yeah.
But, and like I said, that's blood bleeding through. I painted this sucker and just keep reverting to that look.
The blood.
Wow.
That's all blood.
All the staining.
Yeah.
What?
Just heard something right behind us.
The charge never goes away.
You're gonna feel every time you go through a door, you're gonna feel an energy change.
Yeah.
And when you go up, you're gonna feel drained.
Yeah.
This is a room here. This is Al Capone's escape route out the door right here. An 1867 leather-bound Bible. Whoa, hello. Got a dark one over in the corner. You stay there. Leave these people alone. They're my friends.
I just feel something on my face.
Yeah. You can put your hand in this 1867 leather-bound Bible. You can put your hand on it. It's original Tongues and Testaments. When you come in the room, if you want to, go ahead. If you don't, you don't have to. This was the escape hatch. Al Capone used to go out, used to park his cars a block or two away, and this went out to the parking lot. They hung out down here a lot. These used to be finished off. They had 3 escape routes up through the bar, out through the tunnel, out to the brewery, or out this way.
Is that the original door?
Yes, I think it is.
Wow. It looks like.
From Al Capone.
Yeah, this
Looks
was
like
his.
Wow.
He always had a guard sitting here too.
Oh, weird.
He always had somebody guarding the door.
Yeah.
A lot of this is my dead mother's stuff, which I just don't know what to do with it yet.
There's something behind me.
Yeah, I know.
Like really, really cold.
I know you got it. There's a dark one.
Wow.
Right
Do you feel this, Mary?
Mary, just quick on camera, you got your hair pulled? Because this is going to be the intro, but...
When we had just gotten here and you were telling us the stories, and then I was just standing kind of by the entrance, and 2 gentlemen walked in, and I could just feel something pull my hair. Yeah, I'm like, what the heck? And of course it wouldn't be those guys.
I genuinely, I'm speaking into the mic, I feel like a human... No, just like walking
behind us.
Yeah, like that was really creepy. I just thought somebody had actually come down here and was going to get us, but it's like I felt like, you can feel like a human walk into a room. Like
I just think it's like constant.
Oh, it's
like,
constant.
It's never let up for me unless you're in front of me. That's it. But I feel it behind me now.
Shielding you, but
Yeah, but now I feel
yeah,
all
you got
this.
it in the dark. I know where you're
All
going.
this right here.
This room also, there was a one of the ladies was knocked up by a cowboy, and it was getting late in the abortion time, and she wanted to have the child. He did not want her to have the child, and boy, I'm getting heavy on the chest. And I go, and boy, I'm losing my track. He bound and gagged her in this room, left her here to die. Came back some amount of time later. I'm not exactly sure how much time, but she was not dead, so he strangled her with a baby in her. And you can hear a lot of times a baby crying in this room or a lady whimpering. And when NBC filmed one time down here, I had my tux outfit on. I was standing right over there with my back just where you are, a couple feet back. I was telling a story, and I get interrupted by somebody pulling on my shirt sleeve. When we played that back, there was a lady going, "Why when I was telling that story? Why am I telling her story?" To this film crew at NBC. Just crazy.
That's crazy.
Flashlight keeps shutting off.
All the time. This is a really disorienting spot right here.
Yep.
Right here.
His body's buried right there.
Right here.
And there's this is where they had a regular doctor that did mostly abortions for years. He took out in trade. I would imagine it was dirt flooring.
Yeah.
And that the stuff was just shoveled into the dirt.
Wow.
All the babies.
Yeah. Oh.
Smell it? Cigar?
Yes.
Cigar?
I do.
Yep.
For sure, it's strong.
You bet. Yeah.
Wow.
Cigar?
If you smell your cigar, it's all right.
Man, yeah.
That's strong. Oh my God. It's right over here.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
That's kind of it's not a sweet cigar.
No, it's that old, big, fat,
Yeah, it's
stogie
a.
cigar.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna feel energy change, you walk back over there. Right, energy change here, being a little lighter.
Wow, the cigar is just right here.
Yeah, I know, it's right over there.
It's not here. My leg was like,
Me too. Exactly.
noodles.
You and me are.
just,
Wow.
I'm like drained.
Use a handrail.
Yes.
Thank you, Spirit. Say thank you to them.
Thank you. Thank you for allowing me down.
They'll be back. You're gonna new friends.
Thank you. Jesus, that is pitch black. Isn't that just creepy?
I'm sorry, I had to do that.
It's almost like sensory deprivation.
You guys get three.
Oh.
You guys go. You guys
Okay.
From this place?
Yeah.
What's your best experience here, I guess?
Best one here, we were up in the ladies' room upstairs where I felt a hand going through my hair. Like, you know, just kind of like rubbing the side of my head. And that was the first time I had ever been here. So that was kind of a pretty creepy experience.
Woman touching your hair.
Yes.
Interesting.
And it did. It was just real gentle, like someone was just running their hands through my hair.
Have you had anything happen?
When first came here, we were doing a tour, and they were over by the DJ stage up there, and it's like I just got this chill. And we got back over by the back stairs. We didn't get to go to the basement, but got over by the back stairs, another chill. And it's like just, I don't get chills.
Yeah.
But you got chills.
I got chills. I go, I just got a chill. And she goes, there's somebody standing next to you or whatever. And it's like, there's nobody standing next to me. It's like,
Wow.
yeah, so it's kind of creepy.
I guess I totally forgot to have you guys introduce yourselves at the beginning. You want to introduce yourselves and then shout out the channel?
Yeah.
Okay.
My name's Joe. This is Tommy.
How you doing?
From the Skeptical Edge TV.
And people can find you on YouTube?
YouTube. We are on Facebook, stuff like that. But yeah.
And you got a lot of videos from Wisconsin, including
we found a memorial
in Wisconsin.
In rural Wisconsin.
Yeah, so
Ooh.
you guys should definitely check that out because that fucking story blew my mind. I'm not gonna lie, dude.
It is awesome.
Okay, so you guys have investigated here?
Yes, quite a bit. One night, but it was one hell of a ride.
And what was like the craziest experience?
I think the crazy experience was when we used the spirit box up in the brothel area.
Yep.
That was the first time we had voices come through and they were actually intelligent responses.
We actually got Al Capone's voice to come through at the spirit box.
Al Capone.
Al
Yes,
Capone's
Al
voice to
Capone.
come right
Yep.
through.
What did he say?
You're welcome and you bet.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
What about darker stuff?
I was in the basement.
Yep. The only dark thing that happened was Nate's boundaries were tested, and something was touching him, and then I got a shadow figure when we were doing our investigation down there.
I was behind the execution.
Yep.
So what do you guys think is like the most prevalent spirit in here?
It's got to be the girls. I would say that.
Upstairs?
Yep, upstairs. That's got to be one of the most active when we were here. But every group has their own, experience that happened. But for us, it'd be.
I know. It's definitely the girls because Nate. We had him on the SLS camera. He definitely had some spirits touching him
during the public ghost hunt.
Yeah, in the public ghost hunt. That was in the bedroom, so that there's some activity in there with the girls, and I'm pretty sure it is the women that have been most relevant there.
I would say definitely.
Y'all want to shout out your channel? And I forgot to have you guys introduce yourselves too.
Oh yeah.
Sorry about that, man.
I'm Derek Bublitz. This is my twin brother Dylan Bublitz.
And our channel or our group name is Phantom Fighters.
But it's with the F.
Yeah,
Yes,
with an F.
yeah.
Spelled wrong on purpose.
Yeah,
like
spelled
you were
wrong
saying.
on purpose. Yep.
Cool, man.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it, dude.
So after that first daytime stop to the old Baraboo Inn, we had to go because we were actually filming another investigation at another location that evening. Our full investigation and our night of ghost hunting wasn't booked at the old Baraboo Inn until a few days later. But when we came back, we had no idea that the night that we were about to experience would be terrifying, intriguing, and deeply disturbing at times. Now, I want to apologize in advance. When I went to go cut this whole episode together, I realized that there was one camera card missing. So the main camera angle throughout the interview is missing, and that camera back then was the only camera that we used a microphone on. So I've had to try process the audio and save it, but at times it's going to be a little bit hard to hear, but just bear with me, it does improve again. Because I wanted to show you guys this tour so you know the history. It's very, very intriguing, and it has a lot to do with what we're going to discuss later. So let's cut to that fateful night.
Hello everybody, I'm BC Farr from the Old Baraboo Inn. Old Baraboo Inn is tremendously historic and extremely haunted. It's written up as the most haunted place in Wisconsin. Start with out here, I guess, Parkwood, which used to be a cemetery. There's been tens of thousands, not hundreds of thousands of people in and out of this building. Through the years, it's just evolved and evolved and evolved. I guess we can go inside.
Cool.
This is the gangster back bar. This back bar is very active, extremely active. They call it the gangster back bar for a couple reasons. They had lots of gangsters hanging out here. It was Capone's and his gangs hang out during Prohibition, and it was his bar. He hung out in the basement more or less, more often than not, but they used to have church services back here on Sundays. This place was a brothel. It was built in 1864. It was a brothel all the way from 1864 to 1938. During those years, they had church services for the ladies and the children. There's a lot of legitimate children, because it was a brothel. People didn't know who their dads were. As a result of that, there's a lot of abortions, a lot of forced abortions, but the ones that had them, had kids, had church services back here. That's why Sundays are kind of freaky. I think Jeff and Colin and Mary all found that out. They were here this Sunday. And the energy here is just off the charts. And that's why we're written up as the most haunted place in Wisconsin. This hall is very active. The ladies gather in the ladies' room yet, and they come in and go and party this whole night out today. Mary is one of our ladies that is really prominent, and she's got long blonde hair. And Cowboy walks through here a lot of times. He's a tall guy, slender guy. He died back here. He was murdered back here. But he's very polite. He's from the Texas Panhandle or Oklahoma, somewhere in there, But he's very, very polite. He's very nice. I mean, countless people have seen him walking through here. He's a fairly tall, slender guy. He's got a brown hat and a brown vest. They see him walking through. You can see through the doorway to the front bar. People just go, hey, a cowboy just walked through the back bar. You'd be coming out that door in a second. I said, no, I fine, be coming out that door. There's several past owners, unfortunately. There are several cowboys, several gangsters. A lot of the ladies are here yet. They didn't value ladies' lives back in the day the way we do now. It was just get another whore, And as a brothel, I already said this, there's a lot of illegitimate children around, and a lot of abortions, a lot of forced abortions. Most of the abortions happen in the basement, but it's just an intermingling planes of existence. And Capone was here in his gang. Downstairs is more dark energy. This level, the saloon level, and the upstairs, the brothel level, is 95% really good energy. It's all about drinking and dancing and getting it on and, eating and just really good times. Well, a lot of times we'll hear a honky-tonk band start playing here. just start plunking away when they have a honky-tonk piano. This place is just crazy haunted. It really is. Everybody's got experiences here. People that walk in the door say, "Oh, this place is haunted." I said, "Just be careful what you say." And it's changed hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people's lives because when they walk out, they say, "Holy shit, is this place haunted?" I've seen so many guys have their hands on the bar and just get whacked. Whack! What the heck was that for? You just grabbed my butt. No, the BC man's on his hands on the bar. I just walk away smiling. You know, and I shake my head. Very well. Welcome to OBI. You know. I'm proud to have you here, and I'm excited that you say it's the most energy you've ever felt in your life. You know.
Glad to be here.
Yeah.
I'm glad to have you.
It's exciting.
It's going to be a heck of a night, I'll tell you.
I think what's interesting, yeah, I was just going to say that. But again, I think like up here, it's just so much lighter.
I know.
You know, like you said, it's 95%
You want to know what?
fun. You go down there, it's 90.
We're standing over the pole right now.
Yeah, look, I mean, look at my,
I know.
I'm filming again like I did.
Look at me.
I think we film at the same time
I know.
for some reason.
You and I have got similar energies. Holy, I just got whomped. Did you two just get stuff?
Look at
Look at that. Into the front bar. This is the big bar, the main bar. There was a huge fire in 1989 that dumped over 1 million gallons of water in this place to save it. And then 10 years later, the guy had to clean it up. And I worked on it for over 4 years. And I built everything you see, even the bar. It's the only red cedar bar in the state of Wisconsin. This is all barn board off of greenery out to my house. It was built, finished in 1899. Bucks are all from my horse ranch outside of town, my old horse ranch. All the NASCAR stuff is real. I raced for years myself. So it's a lot of me in here. There's something on the walls for everybody to look at. Oh, here's Lurch. He's our greeter. Yeah, it's quite a greeter. Some nights he starts speaking things he shouldn't even, not even programmed to talk. And he freaks people out. He's something else. There's a low-level gangster that lives in him. He's quite the character. Especially when he starts breathing and talking, he's not even plugged in. And eyes move. He's crazy.
Is there significant?
All right, well this, like I said, the bar used to be up here. And there used to be a honky-tonk piano right there. And a lot of times we were honky-tonk piano playing from right there. Not coming with a jukebox, not anything else. You just hear it plunking away like the old westerns, you know? And it's really cool. It's for real. And renters in apartment number 1, a lot of times, call me up 3 o'clock in the morning, "Hey, BC, there's a party going on downstairs. There's honky-tonk piano, you hear all kinds of noise." I said, "Well, stomp on the floor, you quit." You know, and then 10 minutes later, you hear the honky-tonk piano start plunking away again. And it's just, it's repetitive rent. It's not just one renter. It's like 5, 6, 8 renters. And said they hear parties going on here about bar time. Honky-tonk piano started playing, lots of crowd noise. It got so bad one night, one of our renters said, "BC, last night it got so loud, I knew there was a party going on down there. I went downstairs and I looked in the window. I said, "Well, what'd you see?" He went, "Nothing." He's like, "I could hear the piano." So you could hear the piano reverberating outside.
Wow.
That's pretty crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
We had an experience on Friday the 13th one time. It was just insane. With the honky-tonk piano started playing Red Stroke Midnight on Friday the 13th. it's. I'm telling you, this place is just crazy. Yeah. It is. It's for real, but
It's its
like
own
I said,
party
the Train
place.
Depot's right there. This place has had tens of thousands, 100,000 people going through it. That's what makes it hard to figure out sometimes who's here, because their spirits coming and going every day, like when the old Train Depot's here. This is the main bar, absolutely beautiful bar. Over here, I've got the rail. Excuse me for the Halloween decoration, we haven't got it put up yet here, but as you can see, that was the rail. It was built in 1860 in New Orleans. It was smuggled up here during the Civil War to put up on my fire escape.
And this is right where John died?
I've got him behind me right now. Got someone behind me. John died right over here on the dance floor. And I guess, do you want me to tell that story or not? Or?
Yeah.
Okay. There was a guy who always took top 3, top 5 in state of bowling. And let me preface this by saying, John had fallen down and punched his eye out with a bottle. He said he had a stroke, but he was just drunker than heck one night and fell down and poked his eye out. And he had diabetes really bad because he was such a drinker. He lost one leg, then he lost the other leg. He was in a wheelchair, okay? And he was sitting over here on the dance floor one night, and this guy, who always took top 3, top 5 in state in bowling, had a new bowling ball made for him. Went to state, didn't even place anywhere. Top 30, didn't place anything. And he was down the street one night getting all drunk. Come walking up the hill. This used to be a great big plate glass window right here. Okay. He looked at his ball, he went, and heaved through the plate glass window, just threw it right through the window. And John was sitting right here. John got hit by glass, the bowling ball come bouncing through, and he had a massive heart attack and died. Right here. And that was 1979. That was in John Dombrowski. But John is still here. John's never left. And his Rose, his wife, has never left either. He raised his whole family here upstairs. They're here for 30 or 40 years, you know. We had pool leagues in here, and the place was packed. I had a guy come up to me right at the bar and he goes, I killed John. I went, what are you talking about? He went, I killed John Dombrowski. I'm like, what in the world are you talking about? He goes, I threw the bowling ball. I'm like, why did you tell me that? I didn't want to know that, you know? And people were looking for him for years. The police were looking for him for years. Could never figure out who did it. I'm like, oh my God, why did you tell me that? I don't want to know that. And then later that night, he's shooting pool in the back bar, and he's down shooting pool like this, and he got hit. A salt shaker come flying off the bar, like it was shot out of a full salt shaker, like it was shot out of a cannon. Okay, hit him right between the eyes, opened him up really pretty well, just a couple gouges in his face, and I hear this big ruckus in the back bar. Go stomping back there. What the hell's going on back here? Barking and barking. He's like, you guys just threw a salt shaker at me. I don't believe myself. So I said, hang on. Went and got a couple bar towels, started mopping him up. I said, all right, what the hell just happened back here, guys? And like, BC, we didn't. My team was all sitting around the back bar. His team was all on the back corner tables. He goes, I said, did you guys throw salt? He goes, no, BC, we didn't. That sucker came off the bar like it was shot out of a cannon. And he's like, oh, that's bullshit. You guys just doesn't fly off the bar. You guys had to throw it at me. And two of his own guys who were sitting in the corner tables back there said, hey, we saw it. Nobody touched that. It just come flying off the bar like it was shot out of a cannon. And the guy would not settle down. I grabbed him up against the wall. I said, think about it. And he goes, what? I said, think about it. Who the heck think you threw that salt shaker? He went, oh. I went, now you chill. So we mopped him up. And he goes, oh, I guess that's what you call assault. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I mean, he was opened up pretty bad. And he did not come back
that
in
spooked
here
him pretty
for
good.
the rest of the season. He had a sub come play for him the rest of the year, and he didn't come back in here for 8 or 10 years.
Well, should we go to the brothel?
Well, that's
that's
it for Mr. I'm the one who did it.
Yeah, I know. I'm ready.
That's what you get from mouth to mouth.
Yeah,
do
it.
Go. I'm not sure how we got there.
Just remember, and they were able to give you a good whipping for it.
Watch your step.
Everything the guy you had coming, and then some.
There got some people in. Colin, Courtney, Mary, and Jeff who was just up there. We got all the old-timey furniture. It's pretty cool.
It's cool. Very cool.
This is what survived the fire?
Yeah. Ironically, I don't know how long I could made it through the fire. Then it wouldn't let me throw it in the dump truck either, like 3 times. We have video of this picture with his eyes moving. Wow. An orb shooting out of it, coming into it. When I first bought this place, it was just full of junk. I took 22 dump truck loads of stuff out of here just to get room to start working. And I had this burned up picture in my hand. It was just charred black. When I tried to throw it in the dump truck, it wouldn't go. I'm like, what in the world? It just wouldn't leave my hands. I kind of figured out, I'm like, well, I'll leave it for the next trip. And the next trip I'd try to throw it in there and it wouldn't go. I'm not kidding you. I'm like, come on. What in the world? It just turned like 300 pounds, like, wouldn't go. I tried 3 or 4 loads, wouldn't go as well. I wiped the frame off. Well, it's a wood frame. Maybe I could use it for a collage or something tomorrow someday. So I put it back in the building. Everywhere I put that sucker, something would happen. Stuff would fall over, go flying through the air. You'd hear people talking, there'd be shadow figures. And everywhere I moved that to was a hot spot. Just kept, everything just kept going. And about 2 years later, I didn't even realize what was going on. I had a razor scraper in my hand. I went, hey, I wonder what that picture is, what that thing is. So I put it up on the table. I started scraping. I'm looking. That looks like an eye, you know? And I started scraping a little farther. I'm like, oh my God, that's that picture, John Dombrowski. I just dropped my razor. Oh my God. And then I realized why everywhere I put that, something had happened. And so I did my best to clean this up. And it survived the fire. Everything else burned to a crisp. I don't know how that made it through. There's water damage on it, you know, but that is the original painting of John Dombrowski. This part of the
wild.
There used to be a long hallway went down the middle of this. The rooms to that end were smaller rooms for beginning girls. Then they got bigger into the corner rooms where they had the windows and that. And that was for the madhouse. the higher echelon people. I didn't do it to that extent, but I redid it everything I could, you know. And these mirrors here, you should get a reflection of a mirror.
Yeah,
You get a reflection of infinity. It goes on and on and on. Stick your head around there and look. It just keeps going. And there's different planes of existence. We've had pictures about 7 layers back of gangsters, about 9 layers back of cowboys. It's just incredible.
So what do people experience up here?
Everything. Everything from cabin doors opening to apparitions walking down the hallway to orbs to voices to everything that you can imagine. You can imagine it happens up there. And people get touched, people get groped. And we have SLS footage that's just to blow your mind. Ghosts having sex with people. Nate's been physically touched several times. Other people have been physically touched many times. They like to watch. When you're in bed, just like you got a crowd of people around you. It is what it is, you know. But I mean, if you can imagine it happening, it happens here. You don't get the gunfights, you don't get the brutality up here, but you get a lot of sex up here.
I feel the charge of the area. When coming upstairs, it's like, it's just kind of thick, you know.
I had a flash vision of Capone just a while ago. I've got psychic waste too. And when we come up here, I saw Capone holding his white hat going, like, what are these guys doing up here? I don't like that guy. He knows you're a man of importance, and he does not like you.
Hey.
I thought that you could feel it too, couldn't you?
Oh yeah.
I mean,
That's what I said.
he's just threatened. You know, he's still here.
Capone has an opinion of you.
It's kind of cool, yeah.
Wow. Thank you. That should be on like a T-shirt.
Not like me.
I'd have to get one made, actually.
Yeah, right.
I saw him just tipping his white hat, crunching his hat.
Oh wow! I just kind of feel.
Did you?
Yeah, like you were doing that to me.
I just got it too. Holy smokes! Look at. Yeah, we were so in tune, Jeff. We were so.
I kind of
I
feel
felt kind of a little sweaty.
Yeah, something I feel
Intimidated.
almost just
A little
happened.
intimidated for something at your motion, like it was him almost.
We'll all come back down the hall. This hallway is extremely active. We've caught apparitions down here. One time I had a guy, a Chicago paranormal researcher, who spent the night here. He got up at 6:45 in the morning. He had to go pee, and he's like, "Well, I'll turn my equipment off. It's over." And they thought, "No, we'll let it run a little while longer." At 7:15, there was an orb come out of these cabinets. An orb come out of the cabinet, turned into a bigger orb, went into a shadow person, and walked down the hall. Huh. And he's just like, "You don't believe what I got. You don't believe what I got." On top of all the other stuff you got. It was just an orb, and just lit up again.
I just pointed. Ooh, should I turn this light on?
Oh, come on. What in the world? You filming that?
Yeah.
Did that just burn out?
Oh,
What in the world?
you just had that on earlier.
Oh, that's weird.
Oh, look at it.
What?
What the hell was that?
That's kind of wild.
Right when you guys are talking about energy too.
Wow.
Whoa, I'm feeling the charge again
I
too.
am big time. I'm
man,
looking like crazy.
jeez.
I'm just like,
Wow.
that was crazy. I've never ever.
Wow.
Holy,
That's crazy.
Yeah, me
My
too.
back, my neck. Holy smokes. Back of my legs. That was crazy.
I mean, look at it. It's on. It's on.
You didn't dink with it or anything.
Well, no, you weren't in there.
Messing with it at all. Nope.
We got an old tiny bed in here. This is where Nate's had experiences. We've had countless people had experiences laying in bed. Feel like people crawling on top of them, having sex with them. I mean, physically, you can feel it, and it's crazy. It's still going on. You know, the energy is so intense. We're back to the residual haunts. You know, they reside here. They still looking for the sex. We had pictures of a couple up there having sex one time, and the ladies on the SLS is like, "Oh my God, come here. Come in there." We had 4 or 5 people looking. We're looking at it, and the guy looks up, looks down at us, and just goes right back at it. Yeah. Like, ah, hell you guys.
Yeah. He's like, sorry.
Yeah, never again.
That's so crazy.
He's going shh, shh, shh. He's going shh to the little girl. Shh, shh, shh. This closet, you not just open the door, you ask if you can open the door. And I just said somebody locked the closet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Locked in the closet, came out of it. Yeah. Well.
I thought I just heard something right after you did it, but I have to play back.
Can I open the door? Is the recorder going? This all.
Yeah.
Can I open the door, please? You got it. Oh boy, feel that?
Mm-hmm.
Holy smokes, just let them out.
It's like right here.
Yeah.
I feel.
Down. This little kids.
That's what
You feel the energy?
I just smell like just cleaning products, like really strong, almost like a hand sanitizer, bleach.
He's gone. He loves it. I'm not sure who is trapped in here, who keeps getting locked in here, but it happens over and over and over.
And this is where the kids of the women who worked here would have lived?
Well, this was part of the brothel. I'm sure that some women had their own bedrooms, you know, because they just lived here. They also use it for their business.
These are partitioned off, remember? There's a long hallway.
Yeah. And the kids used to, back in the back bar, I call it the Outhouse Antiques Collectibles now. That's where it used to be like a nursery for the kids. It used to be stuck down there when mom's upstairs working. And there's all kinds of kids running out of there. Oh, he's gone. There's a boy.
They get to bring the bear here.
I think it's time to go to the basement.
I think so.
Go into the basement.
Get drained.
Yeah.
Here we go again.
Oh my god. No way.
Which door? Right there?
Right in there.
No.
Really?
A couple shadows. Yeah. A couple people are walking back and forth in there.
Walk on the
Wait, is this place haunted?
Oh, I'm leaving, man. Did you hear that down there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
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 Wait, did somebody just go?
What'd you hear?
You heard
Did you
I
hear
heard
that?
that,
Down,
yeah.
it came from down there. Literally, something just went.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We heard
For that
we heard
mic.
Shh. That day. Somebody heard that. Somebody go shh. I told them that there was.
Right now, I heard somebody, it was like a breathing thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll go first and then you guys will follow us.
All right, I got Scotty here with me. How about that?
Hi guys,
Scotty's
it's Scotty. And that's BC, of course. Let's have him walk through with lights on first.
It's Colin here.
Mary is here. I am Courtney.
Jeff, I'm back.
There was so much activity here when I was remodeling this place. You just see people walk right through the wall, you know, and the heating and cooling guy got all freaked out. You hear people laughing and talking behind the wall. And it's on a wall. There's no way. So I built a dry storage room in front of it. Doesn't do anything. Just keep going through.
So the next room is probably one of the most active rooms down here.
It's a troubled room.
Yeah.
I felt a ton right there.
You right here? Did you go in?
No.
Okay.
Just tonight.
I'm gonna let you go in.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Just you, okay? And I want you to feel.
Me?
Yeah. I apologize, but I don't want you to go in. Okay?
You let them out.
Oh. Go ahead. Be careful.
Kind of feel like I'm trembling.
You?
Yes.
Feel a lot of emotion?
Yeah.
Okay, what else you feel?
Fear.
Fear, right?
Just like pleading. Just,
Bleeding?
Yeah.
Like nobody's told you what this room is, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Oof.
We got
Gosh,
it on
I'm
camera
actually
too.
kind of crying
Mhm.
here. I feel like a lot of sadness.
Okay. Yeah. This is the room where they beat people up.
Really?
Yeah, interrogation room. Anybody who was there, they broke people's arms. They killed people in this room. So everything you felt, the pleading, they said. Yep.
Wow.
The pleading said, everything you felt was exactly what happened in this room.
Wow. Yeah, this is a sad place.
It is. This is a very sad room. That's why we don't allow many people in here.
Wow.
Because, well, you can feel the energy. So that's why I wanted you to
I
go
just
in.
kind of want to probably get out.
Yeah.
Good spot.
Okay, stay there, folks.
You okay, Jeff?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
All right, buddy.
Yeah, we saw your eyes change too when you were in there.
Yeah.
Hold on, you gotta hold it from look.
Yeah, I'm okay. Okay. Just
It is, isn't it? Like I said, that's probably where, other than this next place, are the two places in the building that the most negative, saddest, darkest feeling that we have in the building is from those two places. And the next one's coming up. You guys ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? Here we go.
Yeah, I was just down here a little while ago. Who turned the freaking light on in the walk-in cooler?
None of us were down here. Like I said, we've been all upstairs the whole time. Nice.
Ooh, what an energy change here. Holy shit.
Wow. Now this room just feels very dizzying almost.
Right.
You know?
Yep. Okay, now this pole here is the pole, the execution pole. There's all kinds of bolts at head height, bolts at stomach height. Puts you up against the pole, just whacked in the head or shoots in the stomach. Wants you to hurt real around a lot. It's been pain, it keeps reverting to this. The blood keeps bleeding through the pole. I just gave up on it. There are bodies underneath where we're standing right now, buried. It's definitely dark range on there. There's been kids tied to the pole and some gang raped. Gianna was killed with the pole here. She was very pretty. The other girls got so jealous of her because the cowboys were in line for her. No, not Gianna. No, not Gianna. I don't care. I'll wait an hour. And they want Gianna. Well, the other girls sit there and did nothing then. And they got jealous, and 3 of them connived to bring her down here. Got her stripped naked, had her gang raped. Did anybody want her, just take her, and then beat her to death. Yep. And Gianna died right there.
This room really, to me, has the, even more so than even being close to the other room, this is like, it makes me very, very uncomfortable.
Good.
Not good. Stomach-wise,
Right, you're right. You're feeling exactly what it is. And then back around the corner, which I don't even know if I want you to know back there.
No.
This is.
No, there's a back there.
Well, you and I could, but not them. But this is where he hides the negative spirit.
And there's a portal that goes up to the corner of the back part.
That's where we're at.
Well, let's continue on to this one.
On the other hand, do it again.
It's not as bad as this.
No. There's an 1867 leather-bound Bible. There's no tongue testament. You can put your hand on it if you want to when you walk in there. This thing dead?
It shouldn't be, but
What's it?
is it? Or... Okay, now why did that go off?
I told you they turn your stuff off.
Are you serious? Let me see
I'm
what's on
serious.
the
They
film.
turn your stuff off.
Because that was on.
Yeah, wasn't that when we walked in?
We walked on and checked to make sure it was recording.
Okay, so it stopped. This battery, when we first hooked it in, Nate and I, it just, the screen went, oh, were you down here?
Pulsating.
Yeah, pulsating, and then the battery died. It's brand
Just
new.
like immediate?
And we have a, immediate. And then I have a tester, so I tested.
Is that a 9-volt?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And I tested, right.
Yeah.
And I tested it before I put this one in. This one is still good. You know, the lights are still on, you see. So, but yeah, this was turned off, so.
That's wild.
This was the escape hatch for Al Capone. He used to place a guard right here.
And they used to play, over here, they used to play their cards.
So this was on for 50 minutes, and then it shut at 50.
Well.
But this was off, Colin?
That was off.
It just turned off on its own.
Weird.
It's not the battery because it's on now.
Yeah,
Right.
it's not like it died.
It's
Exactly.
So I got a question for you guys. What do you think is the evil darkness?
I think it's one of Capone's men. I think that he's the one that caused a lot of the things. So most people would call them the butcher. You know, we were talking about mob stuff outside, kind of joking.
Right.
If you really look at a mob, they always had one guy, because the boss never did it. The boss never said kill nobody. The boss never said anything. That's why they get him on tax evasions, because boss never did anything. Right. This was the guy.
This guy's a monster.
Yeah, this
He's
is the guy
7 feet tall.
Yeah, this is that's how he projects himself. But I mean, he's very big.
Yeah.
He was over 6 himself when he was alive, but he just projects himself so big because
he's just a big.
Yeah.
Well, I even felt like it was weird whenever I said I felt like there was something behind me. In my head, I pictured whatever it was his head almost touched the ceiling.
Right.
And then
That's
and
it.
then I was starting to
That's it.
think that, oh, maybe y'all started telling the story of the little child, and I was like, oh, maybe that's him. But then y'all said he passed over, and I was like,
Yeah,
oh, maybe I was just
crossed
imagining it.
Yeah, he's crossed
as you
over.
were standing.
Yeah, as I was standing by the pool, I
Yep,
felt like
that's
a
him.
tall
Remember
man
I told
standing
you,
behind
I
me with
felt
his
a
hands
lot
on
cold
me.
behind
Yeah,
me.
you said there was a lot of cold
We
coming.
were standing right by
Yeah,
you.
and I thought it was going to be the kid, but then y'all said he passed over, and I was like, oh, maybe
Yeah.
it's just someone
No,
else.
that's him. But
Oh.
that's who I think he is, and that's who. That's so many times I've been here. That is my best understanding of who he is, because he's never told me what he did, because they never do.
Mm-hmm.
And he's not crossed over, because in my realm as a psychic medium, we do two spirits. Either you're a spirit or you're a ghost. A spirit is someone who's died and gone to heaven. So like my grandma and my grandpa and my dad are all spirits because they all went to heaven. Now ghosts are the ones that are down here that have died and don't go anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So they still live by the same rules of Earth, but from the spirit side. So that's the tough thing about them, is that they have no passion, nothing, just like they did in life. And now they hear it. And the thing that makes them different is most people can't see them. The unfortunate thing, that's why BC and I always come down together, because we can.
Right.
And if you were a person that wanted to hurt people in life,
you're definitely going to do it still.
Yeah.
You're going to create the hurt.
Yeah, I kind of feel two things. I feel like that's never gone off. That's since I've been here. I get the feeling like I'm not going to do what you tell me to do.
Correct.
You know, that kind of feel.
Correct.
And then over at the pole, I don't know if they used to torture people or beat
That's
them.
exactly.
And
Yes.
could they ever drag them over to that other room?
Yes.
Oh, sure.
And finish them off? Or
Yes.
that's what I felt.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm feeling it
See?
right now. Like I'm
Yeah.
I'm like, wow.
See, I always call
when you go upstairs.
when you feel there, I always call that truth
Look at
bumps.
this.
I call that truth bumps. Whenever we feel those, that's
as I
the
talk
universe
about
giving
it.
us the truth, saying yes, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
No.
right?
This went
right.
off again, by the way.
What?
I just showed Scott.
While we're
I just
standing
turned
there?
it on.
Where we're standing.
I just turned it on again.
Wow,
I didn't touch anything.
No,
I
it
just-
turned off. Yeah.
I looked down, it's dark. So I just clicked.
Oh, right when you pointed at it.
Did you get that
Yeah,
for camera?
yeah, right when you pointed at it.
Okay.
This thing should have a charge of like 40 hours, you know?
Right.
Oh, this is a
It was just charged all
Yes.
night.
This is like a 0.
We haven't even started really using it.
I mean, I don't even
Right
know
when
what to
you
even say
had your
about
camera
it.
pointed at it.
And right when he
too.
pointed at it, it turned off.
Right.
I felt somebody had come downstairs. I walked over and I saw him just walking up the stairs.
Oh my god.
So, Mary, have you felt anything?
I think I'm gonna move.
I have just, I kind of feel something in my throat.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Just,
That's the hangings and the.
That's,
yeah,
There was
just tight.
a strangler or a strangulator down here. A guy that was strangled
There
his
was.
wife to death or broke her neck. He's a big old fella. He's got huge hands.
Right.
He was brought in by your people that night. Or they stimulated him or brought him in here somehow.
Yeah.
And I'm not so exactly
Shadow
sure
hunters,
how.
yeah.
Shadow hunters, okay.
Yeah.
Brought him in, and then there was women attacked on the frickin' chairs,
Mm-hmm.
and the little girl went up with back pain,
Right.
and then the other one got strangled.
Right.
And I'm reading the girl upstairs going, okay, here's the deal. I said, you brought an entity with you, somebody did, and he's a tall guy, he's really big, he's got extremely large hands. I go, he either strangled or broke his wife's neck, and then the daughter replaced the mother in every way. So he was having sex with the daughter and made her do the cooking and cleaning and everything. And then, right when I was telling him this, a lady could walk up going, because, oh my God, somebody strangled me in the basement. I'm like, see, I feel like I got strangled in the basement. She said, I can't breathe. I'm like, are you okay? I set her down, and soon she's like, got her some water. She's like, okay, I'm starting to come out. She's like, oh my God, I felt like I was just dying. She's just strangled.
Wow.
Yep.
That's crazy.
That's
And I'm reading this girl upstairs saying, okay, here's this guy. He's got big hands. He's an old farmer guy. He strangled his wife to death or broke her neck. And this next one comes up with strangulation with can't breathe.
It's weird you said back pain because I have had back pain.
I just saw you do like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Since we came down here.
Oh, the abortion area.
Yeah. Yeah, but this is where they performed all the unwanteds.
This room right here?
No, right here, standing.
Oh, right here.
Yeah.
And then they doubled as the poker room for
Yeah.
How would they do it?
abortions.
Yeah,
Very
they
crudely.
just-
Very crudely.
Like,
There was an actual doctor that did most of the abortions here for years. He took it on trade. But then there were some other amateurs that,
Right.
oh, I know I can do that.
Yeah.
And, it's like,
And this was
it's
all
too
dirt
rough.
floor, and I'm sure the stuff just ended up in the dirt floor.
Yeah, they had to drain.
Right.
Yeah.
And some of them were forced, right?
Oh, you
Oh,
bet.
yeah. And most of the girls upstairs who worked here, if they got pregnant, they had to come down here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because they can't work.
They
if
can't
they're
work
big
if they're
pregnant.
pregnant.
Yeah, exactly.
There's more compassion here because of the spirits that were left.
Yeah,
Right.
The children and stuff. And,
You know, children's spirits are so different. They're harder to deal with. They're high energy. They're looking for attention, love, everything else. And
Yeah, those
it's
are
a
the ones
whole
who are-
different. It's a whole different feeling.
But the ones that were aborted are of love because they all went back to heaven.
Right.
You know, so they went back. And so we don't have that energy left here because they're all gone. They've reincarnated and their lives are back to.
And this is also the room where we saw like a snowstorm or orbs on the
Oh, yeah.
ghost cam. It's here. And dust orbs easy to debunk. You know, they're always said one way is gravity, unless there's a wind source. There's no windows. There's no air moving down here at all. And they never change direction, never change size, never change shape, never change intensity. And they need a light source. One is pitch black down here,
Right.
you know, and you got them going like this. They're definitely not dust orbs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because I mean, when you have one change direction,
Oh, yeah,
it's not dust
Yeah,
orbs.
no, that video was not.
Oh,
Your light just
My
died.
light just died? Yeah.
weird.
What the heck?
Okay, that means we're done. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a wrap on the.
Okay.
Just show that.
You're gonna feel
At
energy.
the very
Yeah,
end of the
all right,
interview.
yeah, time to go.
Nope.
Like the third
That's
device is
weird.
gone.
The very end of the entire everything we just shot too.
That's so.
You're gonna feel energy change when you go through this doorway. You got
That's really weird.
Happened. Okay, you want to explain what's happening real quick?
Yeah, so we went to get, Mary and I went to get some dinner for us all, and when we came back, the lights in the brothel are all on, at least from the outside. Now, if they're off, that's going to be even freakier again. because
Yeah.
We
can
turned
look
them
and
off.
see, yeah.
Nate and I were just up there before we left to get some food, and turned them off.
Yeah.
Specifically,
Yeah.
I'm going to go hit the light. Okay, are you okay? You told me. We
Yeah.
left. It was dark.
We've literally been sitting here talking since you left. You remember? We
Yeah.
haven't left at all.
Okay, so
We've literally been sitting right there in the
so we just
chairs.
passed outside on the way back, and the lights upstairs are all on. So they should be on.
It's
right now.
Okay.
Sure, turn them all off.
No,
too.
we didn't go anywhere.
Oh, you want to look, or I'm talking about over here.
Those are the bedroom muffins. Oh, that's
Oh shit! Yeah. Oh,
that's
okay.
the false alarm.
False alarm. Oh, that can happen. That's good.
Yeah, no, that's good.
We
Yeah,
debunk
yeah.
it. I'm like, what the
Yeah,
frick?
that's the neighbor. So these two are in the back, are the living room, the front room lights, and then
There we
the side.
go.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You were pretty freaked though.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, I guess the thing is, we just show that these things do happen.
Debunking. Okay, everybody. So now that you've seen the interviews, you've seen the psychic walkthrough, and you really know the ins and outs of this building, it's time to begin the investigation. And this is one that I know we're all a little freaked out for. Jeff could barely even stand to stay in the basement for an extended period of time because the energy there is so strong, it's so dark, and that's what we're excited to investigate tonight. But without further ado, we've already had so many experiences. It's time to head into the building, and yeah, let's begin this ghost hunt, everybody. I hope you're as excited as I am for this,
Let's
because
go.
this is this one's cool. So let's do it. All right, everybody. Hello. That was great, guys. That was completely unplanned. That was awesome. Dude, y'all killed that shit. Honestly. How you doing, brother? Good, man. Good to see you. It's time to start. Let's do this, everybody. Like, I got me red in the face.
I know. That was like a surprise party.
Yeah, that's the biggest dream I've ever had in my life. Shit.
That went well.
Yeah, okay. Well,
That went
so we can cut it out. Damn. All right, well, to start this out properly, the man himself has given us a ghost bomb. And he's going to take a shot with us. So I guess we'll just do this
All
first.
right. You're going to cheers with us?
Well, we can take these and then we'll do
Okay.
the shot.
Oh, we'll do the. Okay.
You two get the
gotcha.
ghosties.
The ghosties.
All right.
Hopefully they come out tonight.
Cheers.
Ghost bomb, good.
Come here and get a ghost bomb.
Most
Now we
Most
cheers.
Now we have our own homemade moonshine.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Got 5 different flavors.
Oh boy, no wonder this boy has mentioned. By the way, I don't drink anymore.
Cheers.
He's about to get croisoned. Ruination.
Ooh.
That is so
Amazing.
so good.
Thank you.
I did not expect it to be that.
You'd probably like
delicious.
that. It's caramel apple.
Ooh,
Oh my god.
yum.
Mary, you should try a sip of it, honestly.
Sure.
Okay, Mom.
All right.
Let's see it.
Okay.
The danger in it
Thank you.
is so good.
It is.
Shots from my spooks taking a shot of the moonshine. Here we go.
That's the danger.
That's the problem. That's the danger. Only one shot, ma.
Hey, here, gotta give her one of the other ones too, huh?
Now we gotta get Jeff. Jeff's gotta be the last one.
It doesn't even, it's not strong at all.
No.
I don't know if I should tell Mary the name of that one or not.
Oh, no.
It's strawberry.
That one's really good. That's
Okay.
See? Those
Wow.
That's tasty, isn't it?
Thank you.
glad you liked
Delicious.
Yeah, I'm
Your
not.
neighborhood bartender over here.
Yes.
Before the ghost hunt.
Everyone.
At least you're not driving for a couple hours.
Very different vibe.
So it's delicious.
Good job. Now we gotta surprise Jeff when he comes in.
Surprise, Jeff, you're getting
Cheers to
wasted.
everybody in the room. They've been awesome, except for Colin. Oh, that's really
It is.
wow.
Yeah.
You got a wall.
Does that have is that like a caramel apple?
It's caramel apple.
Oh shit!
Homemade.
Cinnamon sticks and apple.
Wow,
I won't walk around for long. So
That's really good, honestly.
that's really good.
That's so good.
Okay,
Got some
well,
blue balls.
Great if you came out again.
Later.
Oh, there you go. Well,
Oh,
I mean,
there we go.
they can't go off with me because
No.
it's got a direction. I mean,
Did it?
Put the red bud.
Jeff, you want to
Yeah, it's
explain
not
how this
aimed
thing
the other
works
way.
to people? Because
I'm
we never
pretty sure
used
it's
it
aimed
before on the
the other
show.
way.
I mean, I'm not an expert on it, but the Paranormal music box, I think it's a 45-degree angle. Nate, maybe, or anyone can correct me.
Yeah.
But I think it's 45, and it uses ultrasound. You know, kind of like radio frequency instead of using IR. It's a lot more accurate, and it's a lot less contaminated by things like dust or mists or, you know, particles in the air over other ones. But yeah, look at that. I mean,
Just keeps going on and off.
so like something's
wandering near it.
or something's not going to set that thing off. And so if something moves in front of it and disrupts those radio frequencies or ultrasound waves, that's what it's picking up.
Front part's already going.
Scotty said to set it off there.
Yeah, I said put it down
Thing's
there.
going
and there
nuts.
it was. I saw somebody watching us.
Wow,
Really?
that's
Yeah.
insane.
That's strong.
Are you with us right now?
I'm lit up.
Thank you for interacting with us. I just want to say that. So,
Do you want me to go, Colin? Should I reset?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I reset that.
Tim, this isn't going off here. No, it was.
thank you for your.
Awesome.
How you doing tonight, buddy?
Hey, Nate. Oh, look, there it goes.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that thing. That's
Welcome to
going crazy.
OBI.
Yeah, of course. Should we just, you want to come with me?
Yeah.
Nate, just check it. The tester.
Yeah.
And so this is the battery that supposedly was dead, but it's still
It's
Yeah.
low.
it's still low. And you saw it when it was green.
Yeah,
When I put it in upstairs, and I can't get it on there just right. But see the low, and then this is again, brand new battery.
Thanks, OBI.
See how it goes to green. But still, this should not.
We should be good to go.
Not even making it set up like it is, yeah.
New machine.
Yeah, those are new machines.
That's exactly what you're talking, Scotty.
Yeah.
We just got those machines in. I'm getting lit up too.
I'm getting lit up.
Put them over there.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna set this over there, okay?
Yeah.
Just to set this too. Let's just get some triple action going.
Okay, I'm gonna once again just go one by one to all you guys and have you introduce yourselves to the camera. Start with you.
All right. Starting with me, huh? Mm-hmm. All right. Hi there. I'm BC Farr. I'm the owner and CEO of Old Baraboo Inn, the tremendously historic and extremely haunted Old Baraboo Inn.
Hi, I'm Scotty Rourke, psychic medium.
I'm Nate Hopwood. I'm a paranormal investigator and a business partner with BC Farr.
Okay.
Mike Minnick, I'm also a paranormal investigator I'm Dwayne Jansen. I just visit the bar and customer.
I've seen things, boy.
Okay, so this is your box right here.
Actually, built this box. Say any names, but I got the plans from a friend.
Only ball. Those don't go off that often.
No, they don't.
They just don't.
There it is.
You got them too. There you go again.
Sorry, but this is just unusual for the balls.
Thank you guys so far this evening. It's been very wonderful for you guys to be interacting with us like this with the balls on there, the 1 meter on the ground, and the music box here. So this is what we're looking for tonight. This is what, when we started the night, we talked about our highest and best good. This is what we were talking about. So please feel free to interact with us with all these devices as we go forward here.
And we're just trying to communicate with you. We want to tell your story.
Correct.
That's the main thing. We're all friends here. We're all got the same objective, and it's all about you.
Right.
Trying
This
to
is not
tell
about
your
us.
story.
We're just trying to show them you. Please feel free to continue.
So basically built this box. So what the app does that we use with this box gives a word database which allows the spirits to communicate with us. What it does is it plays a bunch of jumbled up words in reverse, which allows the spirits to use them forward. What validates it is if you hear a word forward, you know that it's legit because everything else is backward. So yeah.
Okay.
See it.
Want to fire it up?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
So everything should be playing backwards unless something actually
We've had
interferes to make
tremendous
it go
responses
forward.
off this box, including a lot of our Al Capone captures.
Yes.
Which is just phenomenal.
What was that?
What was that?
Oh, that was
I
loud.
heard that too. Everybody heard that.
That was super loud.
It's all right. You can continue.
Thank you again.
Yes, thank you.
Good evening and welcome. So you're the spirit here working with us tonight. Who are you with the box? What's your name?
That's me.
Mr. Minnick. Mr.
So my
Minnick.
last name is Minnick. It's not a common last name. So
Mr. Minnick.
Oh my god.
Did you just hear that? Mr. Minnick.
We know Mike's here, but who's with us tonight?
You know my name?
I thought I heard that too.
What's his name? Can you say it?
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's a little girl.
It's a little girl.
Yeah. Little girl, can you tell me his name?
So what is your name, please? That's what we're asking.
Beth.
Did you hear the guy though?
Thank you, Beth. We always like to know who we're talking with too, so thank you for talking with us.
Nathan. Again.
Again.
Do you want Nathan to talk?
Maybe.
How are you guys doing tonight?
We're all friends here.
Sally.
Hi, Sally.
Sally.
I literally just said, did you say there was a
Could
little
have
girl
been
a couple nights ago?
all this from Sally House.
Sally come.
What was that?
The music box.
Okay, yes.
Is there like a big thump over there?
Yeah.
I keep hearing that.
Oh, it's going off. Gary.
I keep hearing the thump.
Okay, it's going off the music box. Oh, I'm getting charged again here. Yeah, I know. You can see my.
Look at that.
Whoa, oh, man.
So after their first big encounter with Sally House, interesting.
It's the Sally House.
What about you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can feel it on my legs.
Male.
Another male.
Validation.
Did she just say his name is Jeff?
Oh my god.
Did you hear that? She goes, his name is Jeff.
It's like every time we talk
That
about
does not
something,
go
it gives us
off.
validation.
Look at this.
My back, my shoulders, my neck, everything's with
Whoa. Oh.
Thank you very much for
Right
that
after you
response.
talked about me.
This said his name is Jeff.
I know. After you said it, the music box just went off and off.
Yeah.
Do you like Jeff?
Who else is here? Can you say? Can you start naming everybody's name in the room?
I heard it said Sally again. It just said Sally.
It said Sally. Yeah, 100%.
Sally has followed
Oh, good.
us.
BB, someone shut this too.
Seller.
Said I'll
Sally again.
Oh.
Sally.
Who's Sally?
We went to the Sally house in Kansas a month ago.
Okay.
It's almost like the spirits here are recognizing that Sally could be with, like we brought someone else along
Well,
with us.
we honestly think that this place is a port.
Yeah.
It's a big port. There's different
So
pillars in the road.
yeah.
It's
Where would you like us to go in here? What room?
On top. I heard up
I
top.
heard up top too.
Top again.
Do you want us to come upstairs?
Oh,
Very quick answer, yeah.
That was clear as day.
Yeah.
Who's upstairs right now?
He said, hey, BC. I said, hey, BC.
How are you?
It says, hey, it goes, hey, BC. Hey, they add that in quick, just so.
Don't they have a little blanket in the kids' room upstairs that has the alphabet on it?
Yeah, it does, yeah. Yep, it definitely does.
Do you want us to come upstairs? No.
Yeah.
Who should go? Should we all go upstairs?
I think we should. We should
Go out there and check it out.
You guys want to go?
Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, we gotta listen
Bring
to
us.
them.
Let's do it.
They're telling us.
I'm feeling like drawn up there.
Yeah,
That thing that's an interesting response time on that thing.
Cool, man. I like this thing.
It's very cool.
And here, I actually built that for this place because when I came here, I was like, man, I just felt it here. So like when I built that, I had this place in mind. So it's fitting that this box stays here. So and the spirits they love it.
Film you filming? Oh,
BC.
That's funny. Okay, you want to grab the SLS?
Look at film.
That's awesome.
Don't get too close. What is going on? Well, I said, leave it here.
And I said, walls do go off upstairs.
Yeah.
You think it'd stop if I put the camera back here? You want this back here?
Oh!
No!
That is amazing.
No fucking way! Holy shit, dude.
That was crazy.
Oh my god.
That is awesome.
Wow.
And they don't care for that.
No, once it's to stay down there.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll come back and interact with you. Why don't you come with us upstairs?
Yeah, you're free to join us.
I wonder if that's trying to keep us here, like there's something up there that
Yeah,
trying
it
to
could
bring
be.
us up there.
Yeah, because we're encountering so much down here right now that it wants us to still encounter and know that
Pay
we're here.
attention to
Because
it.
now we're going to move on to other spirits and it doesn't want to.
Yeah.
So it's got a big ego.
That was completely
The ego.
silent.
Yeah, it's got a big ego. It wants us to
I
stay.
mean, it's kelp.
That's crazy that is
No
just...
one's moved it.
Still going.
No one's in front.
By the way, I
Whatever
just
that is,
noticed
can you just
there has a
get away from
Ghostbusters buckle.
the sensor so you
Nice
don't let
buckle.
set that off anymore? We promise we'll come back down and communicate with you. We just need to go upstairs for a little bit. So could you please stop that? You don't want to stop. It's like intense though too. It's like
Oh,
it's
it
not,
is.
It's just
It's like fast.
yeah. Are you trying to drain the battery? 'Cause I've had that happen before. where they
We
just-
have other batteries too, so don't worry. I mean, that's not
yeah.
It is weird though, like you just said, right when Sally started to come through. It's consistent now. Really, like we were talking earlier, a lot of people online have said once they watched the Sally, which is interesting. He just watched the Sally video.
You did.
Nice.
Yeah,
You did.
What did,
And I just your disclaimer alone. All of a sudden, my TV, a shadow figure comes on TV. I'm like.
Yeah, you were talking about that earlier.
Yeah, I was like, okay, well, I got my
Wow.
kids upstairs sleeping. I would do this if it was just me and try to see what this is, but I'm gonna turn this off and
Stop
watch the different
watching
way. I watch something else on
now,
the.
how freaky is that?
Yeah.
Though? We get Sally.
As you're saying it,
Yeah.
and then it's like, then my whole body got lit up, and all of a sudden there's just a shadow. I'm like,
Then you turn
what's
it
going
off.
on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
like, but also then Sally coming through on the box multiple times, and right when that happens, this thing will not fucking,
Yeah.
will not shut
Should
off.
we
you know?
try to just shut it off?
All right, well, I guess it's positive.
We're coming off with a heck of a crew.
And now we're entering.
Yes. I just saw the girl once, I'll just turn it. Just like
Really? All right.
that. You didn't come when I told you to come. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello, John. We're trying to communicate with you. Hello, everybody up here tonight. John, we've got a crew with us, good people. I expect you to communicate with us, please.
You might be mad though, because the Bears lost. Sorry, John.
We're not gonna talk about that, John. Packers stomped your Bears, but we're not gonna talk about that.
Little girl, can you hear me? I'm talking to the little girl and only the little girl. Can you hear me? Don't. I'm here. Can you do me a favor? She just said, "What is it, Mike?"
Oh my god.
Did you hear that? Can you do me a favor every time that we come here and we do this? I have you call your dog. Can you whistle? Can you whistle for your dog?
There it is.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you for doing that.
Some wild
You do that every
responses
time for me,
out of that thing. I'd like to know how that app is running.
Did she just say I love you?
Because I have questions about
Thank
that.
you
That's
for doing
it's almost too powerful. How quickly this thing's responding and how it keeps reacting to him.
Whoa. Wow, I'm getting mad now. Okay, so what happens usually when we do this, there's a couple of male spirits that overpower her. When she starts, they get aggressive. When she starts interacting with us and she gets close and gets emotional, they step in and get really aggressive. Yeah, it's crazy.
Try and shut them down.
Oh, look at that.
Yep. There they go. Somebody get me.
You're not welcome here,
You're
Sally.
not welcome here, Sally.
You're not welcome here, Sally. You're gonna start feeling my energy, and then you're gonna step back.
Wow.
You know, he knows I can. He's standing in front of me. It's just being amplified. So step back. I told you to step back. You know when I come here, this happens, and I always turn you down. Now it's time for you to go down. Step back!
He just called him a fool.
I heard that.
You heard that?
I said step back, and you know better. You are not welcome like this. You're not welcome for the spirits that want to talk, especially the kids and the other spirits of this house. You have no control over the box. You're not welcome in the box. We don't want to talk to you. Let them talk. You step back. You're sassy.
Can we try to ask some questions without the box? You guys might not know me or my family or my fiance, but we are good people. We just come to talk to you. There's somebody here in the brothel area. Could you just let us know you're here somehow by maybe knocking on something, moving something, using your voice? Is that somebody's click-click?
You heard that?
Yeah.
What was that?
I thought you had moved. I thought you made them.
Wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
It was over by you.
It was not me.
No.
It was over by you.
Are you by me right now? Can you knock on something? Can you move something?
Can you walk towards our voices? Is that somebody's click?
There's something. It's right here. It's between me and her.
There's something over there.
If you're down in the hallway, we've got a box here that plays music if you play with it. Could you please try to do that for us? We've come a long way to see you. We're not here to harm you. We're just here to make contact with you. Would you do that, please?
You want us to put it down the hall, down the hall, down the hall. Now it's down the hall.
That was a knock.
That was not me.
It wasn't you, Jeff?
Nope.
That was a knock.
That was definitely
One knock was go downstairs.
to go. Well,
Oh, but two, I thought you said.
Two was to stay.
two's to stay. I think once you get your answer, a lot of times we keep asking, and you know what I mean? It's like they knocked. So maybe we should, don't you think, Colin, or what?
Then we can go down to one of the rooms.
Okay.
Hey, it's Colin coming down here.
And Courtney. And Mary.
Mary's holding so much shit here. Let me help you. Jesus. Okay, everybody, so we're now in the basement of the old Baraboo Inn. It's Colin here, Courtney's right here, Mary and Jeff. We are finally here, just the four of us, finishing out the night with our, energy and the way that we like to investigate. Okay, so Jeff and Mary, where are you guys going first? You want to tell everybody?
We're going to go to the torture room or the killing room. Would that be right?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? Oh no, she's in the goofy mood. You say killer,
that was
laughs.
really funny. Right there.
She's like,
I don't know. What's it called?
The killer room.
It's called something. Let's just put it this way. A lot of people are tortured and killed there.
Then they're gonna come back in here and we're gonna do an Estes
Who
method.
is?
You guys.
Okay.
I'd come back in like 15 minutes.
Okay, sounds good.
Good luck.
Hey, you too.
Hopefully I see you again.
Right, I know.
If not,
dang.
You.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, Colin. Whoa.
Right when y'all started walking out.
Interesting.
Oh. Right at the base of the execution pole. There's the REM pod. Okay, so the REM pod is spiking. I put the music box. This is the corner, if you'll remember earlier where they said this evil man entity lives. Oh, there it goes again. To whatever evil entity is back there, any darkness, come out and talk to us. We just want to have a frank discussion. If you were a mafia hitman, an enforcer, I'm just letting you know that we're not afraid of you. You cannot intimidate us, you cannot scare us, but I do invite you to come out and talk to us. If you are back there, come forward. Oh.
This thing keeps going up.
Oh. Oh. Okay, okay, so I just invited the thing to come out from back there, and now the motion sensing device music box is playing. Huh. Come on. Oh, right when I walked by it. Huh. That means that there's something standing right in front of us. If you're right here, get out here. Come on. Drown, leather, very. Let's sit down right here, babe. Look at that thing going.
Are you the 7-foot spirit that's here with us?
Look at that thing. Oh!
Oh my god.
Say that again.
It's like the most evil spirits do that.
Oh. Oh.
Both of them.
Both of them at the same time. I've never seen that before. Never.
Right when I
And the
said.
K2. Look at the K2.
Right when I said it's like the most evil spirits do that.
Right.
Are you an evil spirit? Are you touching this pole right here?
Are you moving back there?
No.
I just heard movement back there. Are you finally coming around from around that corner? What? What the f***? What? What?
Sorry, I'm sorry. I just thought I heard something moving behind me. Something was moving behind me.
Are you trying to scare Courtney? Because it worked. Can you try to scare her? Come on, try to scare her.
Can you come touch me? I feel like I felt you touching my shoulders earlier today. Could you do that again? Can you touch any of the other lights on the REM pod?
Lots of energy down here.
I feel like there's like someone in that corner like staring at me.
What corner?
This one.
Are you trying to intimidate us?
I'm not sure if that K2 is just too close to the other devices and
Not
it's
gonna
constantly
work.
picking up energy.
I thought I just heard something
Or
over
if
here.
there's something that actually like accidentally tethered to that pole that's sending energy through it. But it is just
Okay.
a constant
I'm gonna
slight
start a new
spike,
session right now.
which is very
There we go.
strange. But it could be one
Did
item's
you
there.
have a medical procedure performed down here? Did you murder someone down here?
Intent to murder.
Intent, it says, to murder. Did you enjoy killing people?
Did you try to kill someone down here and you didn't? Maze.
It is a maze down here.
Are you lost down here?
I'm gonna walk through with the EVP recorder through the abortion area back into the execution pole room. Oh! Jesus! What the fuck?
Did you see that?
No, he
The
scared
folks
the hell
who dared
out of
to
me.
shite of him, holy moly.
I can tell that.
The music thing was going off so much that
Was
we had
it?
to shut it off.
Really?
It was
Are you
facing that
serious?
corner. It was non-stop going off.
Where is the music box?
It's over there, so I just turned it off.
It's so.
Okay, look, I'm gonna pause
Maybe we
this.
should just try hanging together here and see if we get something. We haven't had any.
Okay, one final time. I'm gonna start another voice recorder session. There you go. I'm gonna place it right here in front of the camera. Were you murdered in here?
Who would you guard this door for back here?
What kind of alcohol did you like to drink?
Is there an angry person or spirit down here? Somebody that's mad or violent?
Were you tortured down here?
Pole.
Pole! Show that. Were you tortured down here? Pole. I don't think I've ever seen pole ever on that thing.
Me neither.
That is
P-O-L-E.
They asked if you were
Oh, the
tortured.
torture
pole.
Oh my
You
gosh.
should go over there.
Yeah,
Okay,
maybe it
let's
is
do it.
saying the pole.
Alright.
That's crazy. Okay.
The pole.
I'm still gonna leave this over here though.
Why are you so angry? What happened to
The pole
you?
where they do the torture.
Oh, I got a figure. Stay there, Mary. Got yeah, camera. Oh, right here. Stay there, Courtney. It's a child, or if it is, it's small.
It's touching her hand.
It is. It's touching your. Move your right hand a little bit. Yep. Go down. Can you? Yeah.
I swear I just felt something on my
Wow,
on
look
my
at this.
pinky.
Really?
That's just right on the ground. I mean, it's just standing on the ground. It's upon your finger.
Looks almost like someone
It
that's.
just touched my other finger, I swear.
It's touching.
No.
I swear I felt a little
Do
tiny
you have it?
prick on the top of my pinky, and then I felt it on my ring finger.
Are you touching Courtney's? Can you? Yep.
It looks like someone that's been beaten to the
Yeah,
ground.
it's like on the ground, lying down the
Like their
ground.
legs are broken and they're like a
Bizarre.
victim, you know what I mean?
Maybe reaching for
They
help.
don't
Oh, there's another one. There's another one up here to your right again. Oh, they both went away.
Maybe that was the
Oh,
evil
here it's back.
one. Maybe that's the evil one that scared away the victim.
Are you the evil spirit? Can you touch me and let me know that you're standing near me?
Courtney, if you had a feeling it was on one side or the other, do you have
I
any?
felt it on my right, like it was touching my back.
That's where it is.
My back 2 fingers.
Oh my gosh, it's high. It's back high.
Yep, that's where it is.
It is. Do you like Courtney? Can you go higher on her back, up on her shoulders?
Yeah, earlier I felt.
Do you hear that?
Yeah. There's like that door.
Is there somebody out here in the basement?
Still there for you.
Nasty looking paint job and some rickety chairs.
So I don't know why I felt compelled to walk over here right now, but this is the room where they used to apparently beat the crap out of people and kill them. The murder revenge room for the mafia. If you're in here, can you give me any sort of a message?
Can you jump on Courtney?
What?
Still there.
Courtney, we just heard a big moan.
What?
We all heard a big moan. And now this disturbing.
Oh, it's down. It's down at your hand now again. It jumped down on your right hand. See that, Mary?
Can you grab my hand?
Maybe it's a child.
Oh
It's so sweet.
my.
For me, pushed around.
Okay, everybody, so to end all of this, I'm gonna do an Estes session.
Oh, Jesus, what was that?
What the hell?
Good question. What was that?
That had to come from down here
Jesus.
somewhere.
Oh, definitely.
What was
No,
that?
it
That
was
was
like
so loud.
Was
That
right
came from
behind
that
Came from
corner
the-
back there.
yeah, it came from-
behind there.
Yeah.
Like the wall.
Yeah.
Or that.
And we're right by the pole.
Or that.
Yeah.
Dark
evil
entity.
thing. And I called it out.
What was
and I
that?
said, we're here at the execution pole. It's where a lot of people were murdered. There are bullet holes in this thing. The blood is still back there. They said not to touch it really because it'll give you bad juju. I'm going to touch it. While I do this session, I'm going to lean on it.
Were you just touching my hand a second ago?
I mean, was that you knocking over there?
I came
Where'd you come from?
this season down.
Can you tell us what your name is?
Can't leave.
Were you a victim that was beaten at this pole?
What were you beaten with? Or how were you tortured?
Plank.
A plank.
Like a piece of wood?
Gold. Golden. So like.
What was the reason that you were beaten?
He watches crossed. Tribulation.
Oh!
Good Lord.
What was that?
What the fuck is that?
That's like a soda or beer dispenser.
What is that? What is that?
Just we heard a big noise.
I just heard a ha ha ha.
Oh god.
What the hell
What
was
just
that?
happened?
What was that about?
Just some noise
over
out
there.
here, really loud.
What the fuck?
What? Did y'all
Hey,
hear
hey,
What's
yes.
that?
Hello? Hello? BC, are you down here?
There's something moving out
What
there.
the hell?
Moving glasses.
It's scary out there.
It's really dark.
We had a big,
Yeah, that was
and then
that
not.
was scary.
We had that moan. That was freaky.
That was weird.
I'm gonna go back. Sports
How old are you?
tied me up. 7.
Oh.
Oh my god, that's
They
Did
said
they
that the
tie you
children
up and
were tied up
torture
and
you?
tortured, yeah. Yep.
Super.
He said people were tied up and on these.
Did you hear that noise?
Were you the little kid that was reaching for
No.
my hand earlier?
37. 37 maybe. None.
Were you one of the prostitutes that
Better
worked
to
here?
be that way.
Better to be that way. Like
Maybe.
they did.
Dead? Maybe?
Or to
Do you have a name? One of your names? Tell me your name.
Mother.
that's really sad. Were you a mom?
My name is.
My name is. My name is. Okay, you can tell us your name.
Oh, I just heard something that just said, no.
What if the spirit's
Like a
not
man,
letting them
totally
talk?
Exactly.
Yes.
No.
Oh,
Maybe
like
it's
this
that
evil.
big mean guy.
Are you not letting these victims talk to us? Are you the mean spirit that
Her rape. Gotta go. I remember.
we don't want to talk to you right now? We
It
wanna-
was a cop.
What city did you come here from? Can you say a city that you lived in?
I am.
Okay, I'm asking you where you're from. What city? What city are you from?
I'm Hank.
Ask for a name before. Remember, it doesn't always come.
Right.
Hank. Hank, where were you from? Where'd you come from, Hank?
Why are you so angry, Hank?
Chicago.
Oh.
Chicago's close to here too.
Oh yeah, they all from
So,
Chicago.
yeah.
Come here. Hank.
Chicago again. Chicago.
Oh.
My gosh.
Came here.
Okay, why did you come here, Hank? Oh,
Die. I heard die.
you died here. Okay. Wow.
Business.
How were you
Well,
killed?
Hey, look at. I asked him, why did you come here for
Business
business?
was the last.
Business. What kind of business, Hank? From Chicago.
June.
Okay, what kind of business did you come here for, Hank? Why did you come here? What kind of business?
Liquor.
And this is he could have
He
worked
came
here.
here
Phone call.
Prohibition, yeah.
Liquor.
Missed it.
It's prohibition.
Yeah. Were you killed
Oh, this
here?
I feel like the same guy has been ever since I put my head on this.
Yeah.
Phone call, missed it.
Okay, so maybe he's
Oh.
Hank.
What are you trying to tell me, man?
You think it's you, Hank, from Chicago. You used to run liquor here for the mafia, I'm sure. And it sounds like you were killed here. How were you killed?
I did. Foundation.
Well, there's
Under the foundation. Bodies?
buried.
He said right where y'all are. Were you killed against this pole?
No.
How about in that room across there? Were you beaten over there? Hank from Chicago?
Chicago. Again.
Did you kill people, Hank?
I did. Oh, I feel a heat on my... I don't know what you guys are asking. If someone's moving, but I feel a heat on my knee right here.
Wish I had the floor camera.
I had no morals.
Hank, were you the one that killed your wife in this room over here?
No, but I did.
But he did kill his wife.
Not over here.
Oh my god.
Gravy.
It's all gravy. Wow. Hank, we're in contact with Hank.
Please.
Why did you kill people?
Oh.
Are you really Hank?
Next blonde.
Oh. Courtney.
That guy.
Ew.
Classic.
Were you hired to kill people, or did you kill them because you liked to?
Fun.
Oh my gosh. That's insane.
Television.
Oh my god.
3 victims.
Oh.
Occasionally.
You killed 3 people. Why did you kill people? What was the reason that? What did they do to
I literally
you?
just heard a woman cry like.
Oh.
What if that was one of his victims? Is there a woman
Death?
here that was killed by
Brush
Hank?
my hand against it and
You can
knock it
come
over
through.
again.
Other than-
Never found.
Go around my wrist so it doesn't keep doing
Lower something.
What if she's?
Yeah.
Texas.
Okay. Is
You
it
can make a change.
in Texas? And what? For what? A change what? What kind
Yep.
of what kind of change though?
Opposition.
To what?
Him.
A change in opposition to him for what?
Is she
See you
talking?
down there.
Do you think she's talking?
No.
To him? Like you can change Hank.
Same man.
Could
And
be.
he's saying no.
Same man.
I really feel like my back is electric right now. I feel like there's 2 people talking to me.
He's got such a different posture.
And like my body's like feeling really energized.
Hank, how would you kill people? Would you beat them, stab
Rope.
them?
Oh.
Wow. Hanging.
Eh.
Huh? You'd strangle.
Too long.
You'd strangle him.
Do you see his hand?
Yeah. What is he doing?
What is that with his fingers? What
he
does that
doing
mean?
here? This is kind of creepy, man.
Oh.
It is something.
Oh.
What does that mean?
Oh.
The situation is grim.
Why are you doing
Oh.
this, dude?
Sorry.
It's creepy.
Wow.
Very peculiar.
God, I've never seen him do this.
I'm
guys.
uncomfortable.
I know.
I know. That's just.
Colin, why are you doing that with Colin?
Should I ask him
Yeah.
I think
why
so.
he feels
Yeah.
like he needs to? Hey. Why do you feel the need to do that with your fingers? Do you like?
Do what?
You didn't know that you were doing that? What? Look at
Yeah, you need
were
to come
sitting
out.
there doing
Yeah.
this.
Oh, I thought I was just going like this.
No.
Kind of.
Okay,
I
so
was going like a.
yes,
Yeah.
literally like
A little,
I thought it was just
a
kinda
little
like-
freaky.
no, it was.
I was
You
getting
push
really.
it
I'm
back.
sad you
Okay,
kind of
yeah,
interrupted
sorry,
me
I'm
because I was
sorry.
getting really into it.
Push it
Sorry.
back.
Yeah, well, you freaked us out.
Yeah, I thought he was getting possessed.
Yeah.
I know. Okay, we're gonna. We're gonna act. Oh God.
I think a little borderline. Yeah.
Dropping too much.
We gotta think about
Bring
all
you
this
out of the
stuff.
situation a little.
Right.
Just a little.
Okay, we're gonna be leaving very soon. What do you want to tell
I mean
us?
cheesecake.
Okay,
Chelsea or Kelsey?
Is there any
could be the
thing that
girl.
you want to tell us before we head out? Whether
Why?
Are you
Anything that we could help you with to get you out of this place? I mean, would you like to leave, or do you like it here?
Morning starting something?
Huh? I feel like it's gonna be like The Exorcist.
Just that way.
We want to help you in any way that we can, but we're about to go. So is there anything you want to tell us, or?
Where?
Actually, towards them.
Look towards them.
Two, you must. My son.
Do you have a son
No.
here?
Yep. And that's problem. The addiction. Daddy.
Yeah.
No. That was creepy. Daddy. No.
You know, all the kids. Nate come down.
I don't know how to.
I know.
Dream on. Oh, another woman.
Are you controlling the?
back.
Do you want us to leave?
Time.
It's time.
We hope, or we host.
Would you like us to leave? What color is that light going off?
It's just the red and the blue.
The blue. Okay, so it's colder. It's a colder. I wish we had our FLIR camera.
What are some final words that you want to leave us with?
What are you doing with his head? I've never seen him do that before.
Center freaky. Out of here, please.
Yes.
Many of them.
Are there many of you that want us to leave?
Detectives didn't. Killing. Call for me.
How were you killed? How were you killed? I'm sorry you were killed, but how were you killed?
Husband.
Husband. Your husband
Next.
killed you? Were you stabbed or shot?
Yeah. You can't beat Dad.
Is there anything we can do to help you and make this afterlife easier?
He's out there.
The mean guy, you mean?
Oh, he's out there. Oh, he's
Fine.
watching on the darkness.
Yes,
Sharp as knives.
Yeah. Do you want us to find the guy that hurt you?
Do you ever pray? Do you ever pray?
It's her. Under.
Have you tried to pray?
No.
That's
We're sorry about what
Under my
happened.
fucking
It's
neck.
like
We should go there.
yeah.
Maybe he should come out of it.
What?
Exactly.
We
Exactly
think
the
that
same as I
you're
used
just
to do.
like
I
it's
get nasty migraines.
11:46 and you're acting a little weird. We probably have to wrap it up.
Yeah, I think we should wrap.
Yeah,
You got it.
acting a little strange here.
And we got some good stuff.
Yeah. Oh God. Okay, so when we were downstairs, tell us what you guys were
So
experiencing.
amazing things happened up here. We heard, and I knew this was new. We heard footsteps in the haunted suite. Boom, 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 several times.
Yep.
All right, and we were just like, okay, well, we know that's not them because they're in the basement.
And you guys heard that as well.
Oh yeah, yeah, we all heard it. We're all been sitting here all night.
Oh, yeah.
Mike was here too. He just left.
Mike,
More than once, yeah. A couple.
Okay.
Couple,
so,
three times.
so okay.
And then we heard, well, I'm not exactly sure what order this was in, but we heard a dog barking very loudly. Roar, 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 roar.
Wow.
And I said, well, it's got to be them with a trigger object downstairs.
And we don't have
He
that.
was coming up, and I was so sure of that, because it was so loud and so clear, and so yeah.
Okay, trigger object. That's fine. We'll just let it go.
That's fine.
We didn't even investigate where we heard it.
Right.
From. We just thought it was you guys.
Wow.
That happened twice.
Okay.
The one time was when whoever was screaming down there screamed very loudly, and then we heard that twice. Heard a dog bark, roo, 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 a big dog barking.
Wow.
We thought it was your trigger devices.
It had to be at least a German Shepherd.
Then we heard very loudly, very clearly, boom, 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 boom. Somebody running up the stairs. He said, "Oh, they got shit scared out of them." You know,
They're coming up.
they're coming up.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, we're like laughing, going,
Yeah.
okay, you got scared enough, so you're gonna come up the stairs. Here they come. Oh wait, where are
But
they?
No.
you didn't come up.
Nobody went back down.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
I just didn't say that.
Wow.
I thought you got the crap scared.
No. I mean, yes, we did, but we didn't come running up.
Okay, well, there was somebody ran up the stairs. I mean, like, boom. I thought it was Colin because it's heavy. Boom, 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 boom. Come run up the stairs, and we're just like, oh, they got scared to run up here. And nobody came out, and nobody went back down either. So we're all turning our heads like, here they come, here they come, here they come.
No, nobody's coming.
And then we
So,
heard a loud crash in the back bar.
We thought it was you guys again.
We thought maybe circled around behind through the kitchen of the
Yeah,
bathroom.
we thought you guys came up here again.
Or
but
trying to
it
scare
happened
us,
on
or
the pool
trying to
table.
scare us or something, right?
Well, I thought they were going to the bathroom.
Either right, you said bathroom, I said to the pool table.
So we took off.
Yeah, because I thought, and you dropped your equipment because it made this huge noise.
Yeah, we thought maybe somebody come up here, ran to the pool table, dropped their equipment. But I thought you ran up here, went through the kitchen on us, trying to scare us or whatever. Or just had to go to the bathroom, I don't know,
But then we all took off because it was so loud.
Oh my God.
And so we went
I
in.
checked the office, I checked the back room.
And I grabbed a pool stick because
it's got to grab a pool stick because he's gonna protect us.
Old man. He's really not, but he's
I can't punch him with my hands. I'm punching with the stick.
I went outside to check the parking lot. Nobody there.
Oh my god.
And nobody in the pool room.
Nobody.
Nothing.
We in the bathroom.
Nothing.
Nobody came through the kitchen.
Yeah, we checked
We went like this. Went,
Wow.
Nothing.
And we all split, all four of us split.
to trap anybody that was
You
anywhere.
didn't beat on the ceiling with a stick or something, right?
No.
Okay. I was just asking.
The way it was too loud for that. It was a crashing noise. It was like you dropped a big piece of equipment or a heavy piece of equipment. It was a big crash.
Right.
And we were on it. We just went.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It was crazy active down there, especially
Down there
in
it's
that
active.
corner. That corner where y'all were saying, the music box was pointed down there, and it was just going off nonstop.
Yeah.
So why did you
Yeah.
get scared?
Did you feel more negative
So that's what I
down
wanna
there than
know.
up here?
Yeah, I did
why did
feel
you
some
scream?
negative.
Why did you scream?
Well, what we heard when we were doing, I don't remember what
Well,
device we were using, but we heard like a loud something down there, right in the the hallway right next to us, and all three of us screamed.
Well, first of all, also I got the shit scared out of me because I thought these two were in a different room, and I was walking with Courtney and I had the light, and I came around the corner, and they were just like in the shadows, like standing there, just scared the hell out of me.
So it was actually.
Yeah.
The last thing you'd expect to see.
Yeah, that
Like, you
was,
guys are on the opposite
That was
side of the
debunked.
basement.
that's debunked. Yeah.
What about the others?
Got to keep it real.
There's a lot of noises.
was the
when we were
noises.
there though too.
Yeah.
And I don't know because I had that.
Did you tell them about the Hank?
I did.
Yeah.
Hank, Chicago, Liquor, he came for.
Yeah, that.
Which all fits this place.
Right.
Yeah, right.
And we asked him if he'd kill. I said, "Were you the
Oh,
man
yeah.
that killed your wife?"
That's
And he
right.
said, "No, but I did."
Yeah. Well,
'Cause
did you?
I said, "Were
did
you the man that killed your wife down here?"
Yes.
And he said, "No, but I did." Like he did kill his wife.
He and he hesitated.
Yeah.
He said, "Not." You said in the room, no.
Yeah.
And then he said, "But I did."
Yeah.
Like he did somewhere else, you know.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, that's terrible. But I was so sure it was Colin that came bouncing up those stairs. I thought, well, you got the crap scared out of him. Here he comes. It was boom, 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 boom. So loud, so clear. And I'm just like, well, here they come. We all went, okay, here they come. Okay, here they come. Here they come. Nobody came. And nobody went back downstairs either.
And we're just sitting here talking.
Yeah.
So it's the end of the night here at the old Baraboo Inn. We're gonna come back to you guys in the morning probably with the wrap up with everything. But for now, we're gonna go to bed because it's past midnight. I'm f***ing exhausted. I know you are. So is my mom. So is everybody here. Well, I don't know about you guys. You're probably
I'm not. I'm ready to go.
We don't close
You're ready to go.
The bar doesn't close at 2. We're all good yet.
Yeah, I see it. All right.
Hey, Ghost Bomb City.
Okay. Okay, any final words, BC?
Well, I just can't say how tremendous of a group you guys are and how much fun we had tonight. It was an exceptional night. We got all kinds of activity, all kinds of information, all kinds of things that happened to us. And I think we're going to be talking about this for a long time. It's never ending here at OBI. The energy is constant. It's never ending. It goes on and on and on and on. I just want to thank you for being here, and I hope you had a good time as we did.
Oh, we had a great time.
Yeah, we thank you a lot.
Thank you for having
all your
us.
hospitality.
Yeah,
You're
thank
welcome.
All you guys.
Normal night for us.
Normal. Yeah, for sure.
You're welcome back.
Okay.
Anytime. I hope to see you all very, very soon.
Okay.
You guys
All
make
right.
sure you
Awesome.
closing.
Thanks.
Oh, yes.
I don't know.
Take any energy home with you.
Oh,
We
yes.
already told it.
Yeah.
Stay down there.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you.
All right.
So at the end of our evening at the old Baraboo Inn, we were incredibly excited. The evidence that we captured was groundbreaking in many ways, and if you actually look at that footage, it's pretty crazy. We're talking about how it's the first time we're using a music box. There's so many tools that we didn't have back then. The methods have changed greatly. Obviously, I've gotten a little bit older. We all just kind of look a little bit different because that video was filmed 4 years ago, but we were incredibly excited. I mean, everything in that, from the almost cinema verite style of the opening, that kind of run and gun shooting when we went down to the basement, the impromptu street interviews with all of the locals. I mean, that was a perfect video. So I was incredibly excited to release it for you guys. But unfortunately, after I posted our announcements about the upcoming episode filmed at the old Baraboo Inn, I had a number of people reach out to me over private message and in public comments talking about how the owner of the old Baraboo Inn at the time, BC, who was the man who gave us the interview and the tour, who we were taking shots with at the bar, who's all throughout that original footage, that he had been charged with sexual assault. This charge in these newspaper articles came out literally days before we released that video, and we did not feel comfortable putting any of that footage out into the world. Obviously, I'm a major advocate for victims of sexual abuse and assault. We talk about these topics all the time on the channel, and that's a direction in which my career is headed. You guys will see that it's heading that way in a big way this year. That was absolutely devastating to read that. I mean, we had just spent so much time there filming, and it was at the time really the most effort we had ever put into a video, with the amount of scenes that we had filmed and footage that we had captured. And then these articles came out and we read into them, and it was some pretty disturbing stuff. So going with our guts and doing what we felt was best at the time, we decided not to release any of that footage. And so the episode sat on a hard drive. And for years, I felt like I was never going to do anything with it. It was just going to be the lost episode. You guys were never going to see that footage. And it hurt me when I thought about it inside, because it was so good. There was so much intelligent contact and just so many characters and things that happened. But with those charges being filed, there was only one solution to the problem, and it was to not release the video. So that was all back in 2021. However, on February 27th, 2023, BC Farr, the man who was all throughout that footage, who was charged with that crime, passed away suddenly at his home. Now, there was never any resolution to the legal case. It seems like it was stuck in limbo for years. We've been told different things from different people. According to Shelly, BC's sister, the charges were going to be dropped, but I've heard from other people that they weren't being dropped. I couldn't necessarily find any information to corroborate exactly what was happening with the entire thing. But regardless, BC died in his home, and with him those charges and everything else. And so all of that stuff ended up going nowhere. And it was unfortunately at that time, after we heard of BC's passing from his sister, we decided we want to go back and give the Baraboo Inn another shot, because the place was so filled with energy and so active for us. We felt like we were being called back. And so in January of 2025, we decided that we were going to go back to the old Baraboo Inn to meet up with Shelly, BC's sister, Scotty, the psychic medium who was there with us before. We wanted to dive even deeper into the history, and we wanted to experience the entire thing one more time for ourselves. At the beginning, I didn't even know if I would be able to include all of that footage from our first investigation, but I ended up looking through hundreds of camera cards that I have and the 18 different hard drives that I have full of footage, and I was lucky enough to find 2 of the 3 original camera cards. So I was able to cut all that stuff together, and it's really, really bizarre and just strange looking back at that footage, thinking about what ended up happening and the journey that I've been on with this video and this location. But without further ado, let's cut right now to our most recent trip to the old Baraboo Inn, where things took an incredibly dark turn.
My name is Shelly. Here we are at the old Baraboo Inn. We're celebrating the 160th year of this building, this historic place that many, many people have come through. So we give it a lot of reason for celebrations here in this building. We like to celebrate the history, and we like to celebrate and have events, and people love to dress up and come. So this year's the 160th year, and we are very grateful to the most recent owner. I'm the caretaker. Our most recent owner is responsible for bringing this building back to life, right, Kalina? And you want to introduce yourself?
My name is Kalina, and I'm a paranormal investigator here at Old Baraboo Inn, and the historian for Old Baraboo Inn, as well as a good friend of Shelley's.
Yay!
And you've been in an episode before.
And I've been in the Borman House episode before here in Wisconsin.
So I would like to give a shout out to the person I was talking about. The previous owner's name is BC Farr. This building is only open once again because he felt the passion for history and loved to support historical preservation. It was closed for like 14, how many years? Was it 14 years, right?
Yeah, it's 14.
Yeah, 14 years of the fire. This building had no activity in it except that it was a storage for old washing machines and things like that. My brother, who I'm talking about, brought this place back to life, purchased the building, emptied it, and then decided to open it and bring back the history of an old saloon. So we are very grateful to him. We're still grieving the loss of him. We lost him last year to a cardiac arrest, and so we continue to celebrate him. He is still here, and we are forever grateful for the restoration that he brought back to this building.
And I remember BC would always tell the story of purchasing this place, and he would always say they had to dump 1 million gallons of water to put out the fire here. And he also added that he was the last person out the night before. It was the Friday night fish fry in the fish fryer that caused the fire in the kitchen. But since it was so long ago, there's a statute of limitations. So he said he was
not the one, I will say, that was the cause of the fire. He was the one who cleaned up the fire, so to speak, right? Yeah.
And that is true. He saved this building, and it is a really monumentally historic building here in Baraboo. It's right down the street from the Chicago Northwestern Depot, which the Historical Society is trying to bring back to life. The Chicago Northwestern had its hub here, so thousands of people came through Baraboo, and a lot of those people came down here to Old Baraboo Inn because it was a restaurant, it was a brewery, it was a bar, and it was a boarding house. So the number of people that have come through here, and I think are still coming through here today, either alive or passed on, is incredible, and the stories they have to tell is what we like to hear.
BC knew the history better than anybody of this building. He traced it all the way back to the days of the circus. So this was also a circus bar at one time where the entertainers would love to come and have a beer and tell their stories and just relax after a long day of performing at the Ringling Circus. Behind this paneling, there's actually clown faces. Now, have anybody actually captured a clown apparition in this building? We think so, yeah. So we did see a couple clowns. There's something about clowns. They either fear clowns or love clowns. So we, the one that they captured was actually a happy clown. So we're not too worried about that. But it is a site where many people come now from around the United States. It has made it's on the national register. It has its own number, and we find a lot of guests that find out about it and come from all over. So if you were to come here, what would you say might be one of the highlights that people enjoy at the Old Baraboo Inn?
Maybe meeting Cowboy if you're a female. Maybe checking out the brothel room upstairs if you're a male.
If you're lucky. Oh, don't forget the dollar bills, guys.
Remember the dollar bills.
Yeah, don't forget the dollar bills.
I have to remember the dollar bills.
So those are
Thank
some
you,
of the
ladies.
spirits that you might engage, you might meet, you might talk to.
Dollar
You never
bill,
know.
y'all.
There are so many. There's the ladies, there's the kids, there's the cowboy. He's one of our favorites because we love to get him to say, woohoo, come on, cowboy. You know, and his favorite, you know what he loves to do more than anything is have a shot of whiskey with you. We think he did that in the old days, and he's still doing it in the spirit world. Cowboy's also a trickster. You'll know if you've encountered Cowboy. He's moved zippers. Not just lady zippers, unfortunately. But he likes to play. He was a womanizer in life, we believe, and he still likes ladies in this day. So.
And you'll know him when you hear him because he has a very strong southern drawl. We asked him once if he likes whiskey, and he said, I do.
I do. Yeah, we love his southern drawl. We're like, come on, cowboy. One night we had a group in here, and it's like, cowboy, are you back here with us? Come on, cowboy, let us know. We're standing at the table over there, and then he wasn't answering, wasn't coming through, and it's like, come on, cowboy, are you here? Straight through the ghost box comes, yes, ma'am. I love to be called ma'am. So cowboy is on my good list, you know. The only thing that's a little irritating about cowboy, yes, I'm rather short. He was a very tall cowboy, wore a 10-gallon hat, and he likes to pat me on the head sometimes. I'm like, not funny, cowboy.
Hello, kind of lady.
We have a lot of events here. We get some of the favorite pictures. Of course, it's always a highlight when Scotty comes with the Ghostbuster crew, Mad City Ghostbusters. It raises the energy in the house. So everybody loves Scotty. We've even had a ghost ask him to beam him up. That was pretty beam me up, Scotty. I'm like, I'm wrong show. But it's always fun when the Ghostbuster van pulls up out in front of the place. It causes a traffic jam on the corner. It's like, oh, who are you going to call? Well, we're going to call the Ghostbusters, actually. Mad City Ghostbusters. It even attracts the police. Yeah, a lot of things going on here. We love to celebrate the old saloon days, the history of the building. It was a bar. What did they do? They drank. The player piano. The ladies worked the bar.
The poker.
The poker. Yeah, the fun times, but also not always fun times. We found bullet holes in the walls here. That's not a good thing. No. So that shows some history too, where there were people that died here unexpectedly.
That's actually not a bad nickname for
Are they some of the ones that communicate? We think so. So we like to play cowboy here, and the old Gunsmoke days. That was one of BC's favorite things to do. So we do call him the sheriff.
We don't have all the tech that the Ghostbusters
He's still helping us protect this place
but we still
today.
have our unique
What's another one up here, Kalina? Oh my gosh. Who's that? The Paranormal Files?
Oh, is that the Paranormal Files on the photo board?
Oh my God, the Paranormal Files were here.
Nice.
And they were getting, all fun times, you know, seeing a few spooky things and having some spooky times. And then also.
And they were here when your brother, the prior owner, was still alive.
Absolutely. And the spirits here already knew they were coming, and they were so excited about them coming that the energy amped up in here, and when they walked in, everything was just like, wow, this is cool. They even had a really big rush of spirit energy that knocked them off their feet a little bit. So cool stuff. We've had people from Paranormal TV. Brian Cano's been here, Patty Negri. So all I'm saying is that we open the doors to anybody who. Lots of people are just curious, and there's first timers that come here and just kind of want to see what this is all about. This is a great place to do that because BC demanded respect, and we carry out that respect. If you're going to be in the building and you're going to engage in spirit communication, you're going to treat them with respect. So they always felt safe to have that conversation, and each time they tell a new story is a very exciting new piece of evidence that we learn about this place.
And as the historian, I really like to try and tie the stories into the real history that I found about the place. Just a quick rundown of the history. This place was built in the late 1800s by a family of German immigrants, George and Anna Bender. And they started it as a brewery, and then it grew into a tasting salon, which is what they called the area where they would taste the beer from the brewery. And then a restaurant.
Actually, no.
Finally, they added on a boarding house. The boarding house was added actually after George Bender.
I'd like to hear the history, but I just happen to think, no, I figured out the best name for the Wednesday night group. No Evil Incorporated, otherwise known as Nee. There we are. We got it.
Fortunately passed away and left his wife Anna with their 7 children, 1 daughter and 6 sons.
Very naughty
Some,
sons.
Stuff.
Some naughty sons. So
Seen
actually
in
naughty
images before, yeah.
grandsons more.
Okay.
Weird imagery that
Arthur and
is
Leroy
inexplicably
Bender
there.
were grandsons of the original builders, George and Anna, and you can read many newspaper articles about all their antics here, but they were definitely caught more than once dumping moonshine and even managed to get this place closed down by the feds for an entire year.
Oh yeah, a real spookeasy guys, or speakeasy that is, in the basement. They were really good at that moonshining.
But
we have moonshine today, but it's legal. We have all different flavors.
It now comes in multiple flavors.
Unfortunately, karma does come around,
And because
both
legalized
Arthur
versions,
and Leroy
it's not using
ended
paint
up
thinner.
in the poorhouse at the end, and they drove this place into bankruptcy right after Prohibition ended. Lots of fun times here. There were weddings here back in the day. There were ladies' card get-togethers, you know, where they play cards, and a lot of tragedy. A lot of the children died tragic deaths. One from delirium tremens, from trying to withdraw from alcohol, another one from heat stroke, and a lot of them died in this building. Anna Bender herself died in this building. Ma Bender, as they call her. She was laid out here for 4 days, and her funeral was held here.
Do you want to tell them why they lay them out so long?
To make sure
that
they were really dead.
Wasn't BC laid out here? Like he was brought here?
Oh
His
boy.
urn was brought here.
Okay, yeah. Actually, yes. That day, we started with a celebration of life in another location. And then this lucky guy, got the ride of his life in none other than the Ecto 22, with Scotty Rorick leading off the parade down here to the old Baraboo Inn with sirens and horns going. He was a race car driver, but he thought this Ghostbuster ride topped any race he ever been in. So yeah, he used to do the races. So this was just such a fun thing. He came here that day, and then the rest of it was here in this building and laid to rest. He's not gone. I'm having a hard time with that because it's like, laid to rest. He isn't resting. Okay, that's my problem. It's like he's not resting. He's here.
The party never stopped.
The party never ended at the. Thank you, Connor. The party never ended at the old Baraboo Inn, and BC's on that other side, entertaining guests, protecting, and helping us provide quality experiences for everybody. He communicates in so many different ways, and we are just so appreciative that he's allowing us to continue to learn about spirit communication with the afterlife, as well as many other people. So reflecting on 160 years of this building, the last 23 have been with BC.
He not only communicates, he actually shows up in person. If you come to one of our events, we can show you several eye-popping pictures of BC that have been captured to show and prove that he's still around.
How do they do what they do? How do they all do it do? The one that we haven't mentioned that has had numerous captures of, very compelling captures, is a very legendary gangster.
Al Capone.
Yeah, the legendary Al Capone. So why do we believe that he still frequents this building? Can you share one reason that you believe that he still frequents this building?
Because, like I said earlier, there were a lot of people that came through here because of the train station down the street. I think that he had dealings here.
Mm-hmm.
We have heard stories of him playing pool here from some local residents. And during one of our investigations, we were even told by a woman that her grandmother had a little tryst with Al Capone, and it was kind of a funny thing because her grandmother's name was, I believe, May, and that was also Al Capone's wife's name. However, they were different people. But there are some pretty incredible local stories that tell us he's here, and on top of those, there is a lot of evidence.
My very first time I actually heard through the SB7, come through, was right back here in the gangster bar. The reason this is called the gangster bar has something to do with Mr. Capone. And so the first time I heard, the question people say, like, who's here with us tonight? They probably get so sick of that question, right? But that night it came out loud and clear, Al Capone. The 14 people here in the investigation were just absolutely shocked, and the lady who was holding the box felt like she was holding him and threw it. So in the end, they asked him one last question. It was, Mr. Capone, how many people did you really kill? We're all like, do I want to know? And the answer, he was a one-word or two-word. Usually when he responds, his word was many. And that was it. He was
That's
gone.
all he
So
needed to
sometimes
say.
that fascinates me, how
Many, madam.
we can have a spirit's
Oh.
attention for only a certain amount of time. When they choose to be done, they're done. Right? When he wanted to go, that was the end of it. And that was the end of it. But he's come through several other times. There are a lot of recordings. And he in the spirit world, is a very respectful. We show him respect, we get respect back. So we always talk about the good things that Mr. Capone did in his life, too. He devoted to charities. What was it? For the homeless in Chicago? Soup kitchens? Yeah. There was, people here loved it because he spent money up here. He also supported the speakeasies. It's a reason that they were able to sell liquor during Prohibition. So, kudos to you, Mr. Capone. I never say anything bad about him in this building because I'm gonna pay it.
I like the one communication we got from him when someone asked him what was the worst time in your life. And again, she said he's a man of few words. And what do you think was the one-word answer that he gave us?
It wasn't what I expected. It was, what do you want us to know about your life?
What was the
One
worst?
thing. Worst thing. The answer was prison.
Prison. No.
Yeah. So
he had a sad end.
Honestly,
yes, he did.
it sounds like a lot
On
of
the
things
brighter
caught up
side,
with him
he
at
enjoyed
the
his
end.
alcohol. And we learned that Mr. Capone's favorite of all alcohol is Templeton Rye. So we found a vendor this year that we now have. You can have Mr. Capone's good stuff right here at the old Baraboo Inn if you're brave enough to have one of those. He still enjoys it. It's still his favorite of all, and he loved to save it for himself. So we've got Mr. Capone's good stuff.
And I can tell you I had a shot of Templeton Rye. I shared that with a group that was investigating here and with BC, Shelley's brother, the prior owner. And the funny thing was we had the bottle on the floor and we all took a shot, and we had another group 2 levels up doing an investigation. When we came back to do an evidence review to talk about what we had captured, they had mentioned that they said something came through very clearly about a bottle, and they were really worried that the bottle was going to get knocked over and broken. So we figured it was Al Capone.
Al Capone,
saying,
he wanted
"Do
a
not
drink.
Break the
Don't
bottle."
you break it. Don't you break it. That's the good stuff. Don't you dare let that
We
go.
never want to break a bottle, right? Yeah.
Keep an
So,
eye on it. Keep an
kinda
eye on
wraps
it.
up some of the things that we wanted
Don't
to
waste it.
share about
So
the old
precious.
Baraboo Inn and the special place that it is.
go.
Good thing you can edit.
Oh, you guys did great.
Neither one of us like being on camera.
All right, Scotty coming down. Yeah, please announce yourself as you guys come down.
It's Colin coming down.
It's Connor coming down.
It's Mary coming down.
The reason we do that is because the bouncers are down here, and we have to announce ourselves that we're coming in, so they let us come in, because otherwise they don't like us here. I was talking with you guys earlier about the tunnel. That's where the tunnel was.
No way.
Yep, right there. That used to go under the street. So this is where they always had a guard here, and they would always stand here with the guard. And so what they would do is, that's why you announce, because those stairs weren't there, so they were right here, because you weren't going to get in here unless you were known. So that's why we announce ourselves as we're coming down. Now this room is one that has a lot of activity in. This room used to be used for tortures and beat ups and that type of thing. So when you were bad, you went in this room. Okay. Go on in. Yeah, me too. Usually we see a lot of shadows in here. There, a lot of times, a lot of people feel like they're being pushed down on their shoulders, like down to their knees, because that's how they would have been taken care of down here. And so, yeah, we get a lot of really negative energies in this room out of anywhere here in the basement.
When you say tortures and stuff,
Yeah.
what were they doing to people?
Like the guys who wouldn't pay their debts because they were playing cards down here all the time, rival gangs and stuff like that, they would unalive them. I guess is a good way to put it, right? So they would unalive them in this room, and then they would drag them through, and by the pole area, but then they would take them out to the back shed. I'll show you in a second, where the lean-to is to the outside, and then they would have taken them because it was only a short trip to the river. Push them in, and that was it, and they were done. And then down the river they went.
Dang.
Yeah.
We found new here.
So yeah, this was.
Don't know what happened.
This is what we call the unalive room. Not the dead room, because there's all kinds of other dead people here. So,
how many people do they? Is there like
Unalive
an
and
estimate of
yeah.
how many people they think were killed here?
from my as a psychic medium, what I've gotten down here, there's only a handful that I've gotten. It's not like it's a ton. Well, but there's enough. You know what I mean? There's probably around 10 to
Enough to
12,
make the
somewhere in
mark.
that ballpark. Between here and the poll room, that's still a lot of people in a few years, you know, because it happened mostly during the Prohibition time when this place was locked upstairs. This basement was the hub of the activity because they could hide down here and they could get through the tunnel and they could get off the lean-to.
And what do you feel right now? Anything?
Not in here right now. No, I don't feel any of the energy right here.
Yeah, it kind of does. It feels a little empty in this room.
Right, doesn't it? Yeah. Because right now it feels like just a normal room right now. But I know where the energy is going to be, and I'll show you guys.
Perfect.
All right, here we go.
Like the sound of that. The unaliving room. That's a new one.
Yeah.
And it's YouTube friendly.
Yes, it is.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, no problem.
It's very kind.
So this next area down here
Getting a little
is
crowded
the old
down here.
cistern. Do you guys know what? Hang on, just be careful. Do you guys know what a cistern is?
Halloween
Well, it's kind of like it's a water. They used to keep the water in it because in the old days there wasn't plumbing and stuff, so they had to come down here and take their ladles, their pots, their stuff to get the water. They used to keep it back in here. If you guys see the cistern.
Yeah, cisterns generally collected water from an outside source. So sometimes it was like the drainage from the buildings, and sometimes it was tapped into like the spring or the groundwater that would slide up into it.
There it is.
Yep, there it is. And so the unfortunate thing for us is this was when the ladies got pregnant upstairs in the brothel. They brought them down here to unalive the babies.
They would actually take the women down.
Yeah, down here, and they would perform the abortions down here.
And then what?
And then they'd send the ladies back up to work.
Clean up the mess.
Yep. Jeez. And they would use the water here. So most of the time you think about water as giving life. Here, the water actually gave unaliving.
That's crazy.
Yeah, isn't it? It's quite weird. So that's why, since you guys were here last time, can I say that?
Yeah.
I don't even know if I can say
Yeah,
that. Yeah. Since you were here last time, we've gotten way more activity over here in this area. We get all the negative feelings because of all the kids that were, no longer here with us. Plus then the ladies' energy. So we've gotten a lot more noises and shadows and different things in this area than we did before. Probably the second most active place down here.
Why do you think that's changed lately?
Because more people are seeing this now. Because we didn't understand what it was when we first were down here. And nobody really ever came down here because this used to be, as you can see, it still is, but this used to be piled even higher. And this was all here, so we just thought it was, just a pile or a garbage pile. And then in time we found out it was the sister. So.
Well, with all the activity that's there, you have so many different emotions. So you have the women with like fear, of course, the babies and all that. But it's also very close to some of the other areas. And so it's a great convincing station, if you kind of understand what I mean by that. So you can prep them for some of the others and see whether or not they have to go through the unaliving of people, or will they give up what they need to give up here at this moment. But with all those different varying levels of emotions, it was very confusing until some of us just sat down and like tried to talk to the spirits that are around here to find out what they were seeing, what they were feeling, and where that came from. And then the pieces made sense.
So interesting.
Yeah.
So, like, who or what do you feel here the most frequently in this area?
I feel the emotion from the ladies that are upstairs, which you guys will meet when you go up there later. I feel them because some of the ladies didn't care, that they were just happy that the baby was gone, but some of them really wanted the babies. You know, they were very excited about it, and then they were told that they had to get an abortion, so it was really tough for them. So that's the most emotion we get here. You know, we don't feel the kids as much anymore. It seems like they've kind of moved on, but the females down here are the ones that we get because they're still here. They're up in the upstairs in the brothel again. So we feel their energy. We feel the negative energy down here.
So were women like forced to work here?
Yes.
So this was like essentially they were getting raped and then they were forcing them to have the abortion so they could continue to be raped.
Correct.
Yeah, it's really dark.
Yeah, that's tough, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's why this is the dark spot of downstairs.
You also have to consider your definition of forced. There is outside external sources that would force you into that type of a labor, and then there is situational, like you are a newly widowed person, or your parents kicked you out, you have no money.
Right.
This is a viable source of income, but it is gruesome in your own way. And so you can come to terms with it, but at the same time, you are held prisoner on different things. And when you then wrap in all sorts of other things like religions and things like that, that's part of the reason why a lot of the women are still left behind, because they believe that they are less than. They can't move because they are not worthy to cross to, well, heaven or to the other side.
That's so sad.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that's the tough part, that feeling unworthy. You know, that's why people say, why are there spirits in jails? Well, the same reason. They were always told they were the scum of the earth, and they always said, hey, you know, you'll never do anything. You know, you're going to go to hell. And why would anyone test it and say, okay, now I'm going to try to go. If I cross over, I'm going to go to hell. Well, I'm not going to cross over. I'm going to stay here in the jail. At least I had a sense of community, a sense of friendships. I had hierarchy. I had a lot of things that they don't have in regular life. They had it in the jails. So that's a lot of reasons why jails in that area are still very haunted.
And I guess my last thing before we can move on from this area, were there ever any women who were working here who were murdered?
Not that I know of.
You've never felt that?
No, I've never felt that. I know that I've felt that some have died, but I've never felt murdered.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All
right, we'll go over to the poll room next.
Oh, this is my favorite room down here.
Yeah.
Hard to miss the poll room.
Yeah.
All right, this is the poll room, and you guys can run the test on it tonight. That would be great to hear what's going to happen down here. So.
Thick pole.
Yeah.
So what is the deal with this pole?
Well, from what we've encountered, that this pole was used to help unalive people. This is where they were chained to or tethered to. This is where they were beat up. BC, the old owner of here who's passed, he has painted this multiple times, but we still keep getting the same stains on it all the time. We believe some of like this one here's a bullet hole. This one's a bullet hole. So there's some bullet holes left in there. So.
That's crazy. So people, you think, were murdered against this pole?
Yes, I do. I really believe that. We've done so many box sessions, I've done seances in this area, I've done a lot of work in here, and we get so many I don't want to say it because I'm not really one that really believes in evil spirits. So I'm not one that goes for demons or anything like that. But if there's an evil human spirit, we've talked to him down here.
Who do you think that would be?
It's just somebody that was killed here that just hasn't reconciled it yet. And so they haven't crossed over, so they're still the same angry that they were before.
So, like, let's say someone is going to be murdered down here. What would the process be like? Like, would they drag them down here and then beat them and tie them up, or what?
They would do it in that room over there, then they would bring them over here. And then, as you can see right back here, is where they would take them out to the river. That's right back this way. There's a lean-to there, and I'll show you in a second. But yeah, that's where they would take them. And in the back here, this is where they used to play cards. The liquor was stored in here, and they would play cards in here, and then there was always another bouncer by the back door. So you had a bouncer on that side by the tunnel, and the bouncer by the doors. They were always protected. They could get in and out pretty quick, even when it was locked upstairs, because they were doing it against prohibition at the time. So they were still brewing.
So here's where you can put in our fun story. If you guys grab a deck of cards.
Oh, yeah.
Fire up a game of blackjack.
Yes.
We played one night, and we had one of the patrons, I guess,
yep,
playing with us, and he was winning almost every single hand.
Every single hand he won.
And then he finally bust, and all activity in the Bugsy box dropped.
Yep.
And then they heard him upstairs.
What was hilarious about it is it wasn't standard blackjack, because he would have like 3 or 4 cards down, and then he would come over the box and go hit. We're like, really? You're like at 18 already. Why am we hitting? All of a sudden, 21. I'm like, what? That's unbelievable. I mean, it was so unorthodox way of playing that we were like, oh my goodness. He kept going, nope. And 21, he got like 5 in a row.
Yeah.
We were just like, oh my gosh.
That's so funny. Dude, we definitely should do that.
Yeah, play some cards with him tonight. You'll like that.
So
this is also where BC and I and Andy used to. We did the crossing over, one of the boy spirits here in the place. I originally mistook the boy that was here. I actually thought he was a man, but he was treated so bad. He was one of the ladies from upstairs' kids. And he was mentally disabled and he was physically disabled. And so what he did was he ended up being treated really bad. I mean, he was treated really bad. So he would try to pretend he was more. And so everybody that came here always thought he was this big evil guy that he was like, and I did too at first. He overtook me. Then I came here one night and I said to B, I said, we're going downstairs tonight. He goes, why? I said, we have to start. I said, I misjudged one of the spirits downstairs. We have to help him cross over. And that night we did. I did trans-channeling here. And then I left my body, and BC and Andy had to hold me up because I would leave my body and I would just drop, you know. And then I was so close to moving the spirit over. But what happened here throughout the whole building, when I was doing this, every floor had activity at the same time. Every floor. So the first floor had problems. As you go up here, one of the bathrooms were right here, the women's bathroom, where we saw the images. She got pushed upstairs. And then my spirit box, there was a spirit box session going on upstairs, and they would say my spirit guide's name, Steve. That was coming across. And then there was another medium on the top floor, and he was getting the spirit from here, telling him to come downstairs. And he goes, I can't, I'm doing sessions here. But he goes, come on downstairs. And so this boy was doing the activity. The walkie-talkies all went off all the way up and down every floor at the exact same time. Everything happened at once. And then when we crossed them over, everything stopped. This whole place went dead.
That's nuts.
It was an incredible night.
And that's the picture of the boy.
Yeah, that they caught upstairs in the brothel area. But that was so amazing because we were right down here. And then they brought me back because they thought I was going to hurt myself because I just had shoulder surgery or neck surgery. And they were trying to hold me up, and I said, I'm so close, I'm going back. And I jump back, and I go, and I leave my body again, and they had to grab me this time, really grab me to hold me up. And then we did it, and all the activity happened at once. So we thought we were having a lot of activity here
because we didn't know what was going on upstairs. We went upstairs and we did the reveal, and then everybody that was here that night, there was probably 40 people here between all 3 floors. And we were the only ones down here, but everybody came back and said, yep, we have activity everywhere. I've never had activity happen in multiple floors at the exact same time, all the way up and down.
That's wild.
It was pretty cool night. So
really cool.
BC and I talked about that all the time. So that was probably one of our best nights here. So, and it was nice that we moved the spirit on that was really having a hard time here. So, and that's what it's about, because a lot of the spirits here, like Gail was saying before, they don't feel worthy enough to cross, so they stay here because at least this was a place of they had some good. They had friends. They had money. They had some stuff that that they don't normally have in other places. So that was kind of cool.
Very cool.
While you're down here, I would advise to also focus into the back corner.
Right.
Oh yeah, isn't there something like back there?
Yeah, that's one of the negative energies that we type of get. He kind of like peeks around the corner all the time. So when you guys shoot down here, shoot and work in the back there.
And who do you think that is?
Once again, one of the bouncers.
Interesting.
Just checking on everybody?
Yeah.
If you act up,
Acts up, he'll put you on the pole. He's going to take you out.
That's cool.
There had been some speculation from some people that there may be some remains. Maybe.
I wouldn't put it past them.
Oh yeah, I remember them, I think, saying that before, right? Like buried here?
Possibly, yeah.
I mean, it wouldn't make sense.
Well, the river's frozen over. Got to do something, right?
Yeah, right. Shit, I'm almost frozen over down here. It's
I
freezing.
know it's cold down here, isn't it? I'm a shaking too.
I know. I was going to go up and grab your jacket, but I'm going up soon.
So this was the poker room, and there's the
door 11.
There's door right. Oh yeah, here's door 11.
Oh, interesting.
But the problem is those numbers are way too modern.
I know.
All right.
Yeah.
But that's the door that goes to the lean-to, which we'll show you as we go upstairs. I'll show you where the lean-to is outside. And then you'll notice there. But this is where they did the poker. They play poker in this area. They're far enough away from the tunnel, but easy enough to get out.
I wonder how many people were in and out of here throughout those years.
See, and I don't want to say because some of them are alive yet.
Yeah.
I mean, you knew it was members of the city. You knew it had to be some of the police force. It had to be, it had to be enough of the people of Baraboo. And I wouldn't put it past any of the guys in the circus.
Oh yeah.
The circus always, always they were out here.
The boys need a little something to relax after a long day's work.
Because it was always a big buy-in. So it's not like your average citizens.
Right. Yeah. Right. Correct.
I just realized how close it was to this damn spider web. Oh shit, man. So what's the deal with this door before we leave too? It's interesting.
Well, this is the one that we just don't know where door 11 came from, because it all of a sudden showed up. Some people have questioned about it if it was one of the brothel doors upstairs, because when we go up there, it was divided into a lot of small rooms.
The hardware looks
new, though.
Well, the numbering looks new.
I mean, look, the door handle looks new, numbering looks new, so could have come from anywhere, but.
They don't know where it came from, though?
No.
That's so bizarre.
No, and we've come down here so many times, and I've done so many of my tours the same as I'm doing with you, and I've never seen that door before there.
That's so weird.
All of a sudden it shows up. See, these doors look more like the ones,
Those are circa.
Yeah.
Even the width is more from that era.
Right. But this door all of a sudden showed. But we always thought it was funny that there's always an axe down here. Because that would have been perfect for the back door for one of the bouncers.
Right. Or if you gotta chip the ice and put a body in the river.
Yep.
It could be picky. Sorry.
That was good.
Oh, she's punny. Punny with it.
We're gonna move on. Holy moly.
Dig us another hole down here if we keep that up.
So the cistern and then the pool room are probably the two that I would do the most tonight. So what happened here is kind of funny. There's a lot of, this is actually a real cooler for the, where they store all the beer and stuff. But what happens a lot of times, here's the light on. So, well, it's not even on.
But normally turns the light on.
Yeah. But anyway, so they turn the light on and a bartender will go in here and all of a sudden the door will go like that. And so you can see it takes me a lot to push it shut, but it shuts like that. So most of the time, any of the bartenders that work here always leave it open, and they'll put a case of beer or something right there so it won't shut on them. But the door always shuts on them.
It's a heavy door.
It is. It takes a lot of energy for somebody to shut it, you know. A lot of the bartenders get really
I wouldn't want to be
taken care
shut
of
in there.
The red down here is just kind of like a eerie color.
Right.
You know?
Especially across all this, like,
real quickly,
cemented
everybody,
brick.
it's Colin here. You guys know how commenting on the videos and liking the videos helps them perform so much better. So please, if you could do one thing for me today, take 10 seconds of your time, go down to the comments section, which isn't the chat if you're watching the live premiere, and leave me a comment saying spooky. We pick a winner every single week and we send them a gift bag from the channel featuring some little goodies. And all you have to do to enter the giveaway is leave me a comment and like this video. So please go do that right now. Take 10 seconds of your time. It really helps us out so much. But anyways, let's get back to the show.
And thank you again for viewers for helping out my channel.
Grandfather,
Back on back.
Too Slow, Table Projection, Christian.
It's going wild.
So we're down here tonight starting out our investigation at the execution torture pole in the basement. This is one of the most active, one of the most negative areas in the Baraboo Inn. Last time we had a very freaky experience down here, remember? We felt like something was in that corner. We're going to start tonight with this little investigating, and then we're immediately going to do an Estes method. Because down here we're trying to connect with the spirits of the inn, and when we get upstairs, we're going to try contact BC.
Remove.
Here, Jeff, I'm going to give this to you. To anybody here in the Baraboo Inn? Kid. Remember that story he just told about a child being down here?
I wasn't here.
Right.
Yes. Yes.
We're here to help.
That's what they did to the kid. I want to reintroduce myself. I don't know if you remember us, but we were here back in 2021, 4 years ago. My name's Colin.
My name's Jeff.
My name's Connor.
My name's Mary.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi. Loving it already. They're already very friendly, interactive.
Caution.
Caution. Yeah. Oh, the guy in the back.
Here.
It's creepy down here.
It's very creepy.
Ooh, I just got actually a chill, like even colder than. Wait, do you guys feel? Is that just the?
Definitely cold.
I mean, it's cold, but I just got like all my hairs on end.
But a wave of cold air is coming here.
Divided. Why are you here?
Oh gosh. Colin.
Ugh.
My boy's gag reflex again, huh?
Servants corridor.
What the fuck? Oh, that's weird.
Said what?
I really don't know what that is.
We're here to talk to any of the spirits tonight.
Maybe you should take a step out into the hole.
Do you see the tears actually coming out of my eyes? Something just fucking came into me over here.
Now, something unbelievably strange here that I noticed was the gagging. In the footage that we captured in our second trip to the old Baraboo Inn, I was gagging really violently, and as you're going to see in the footage a little bit later on, I literally couldn't stop. Something was affecting me. I'm going to stop and talk about this for a second. I have a weird relationship with gagging. In multiple videos, if you've watched the channel for a while, you've probably seen my gag reflex get activated, typically in these darker locations. I've had some really, really weird experiences where these waves of nausea and stomach cramps and convulsions just come out of nowhere. And Interestingly, for years, I've had probably 3 or 4 different psychics at this point reach out to me and tell me that I hold negative energy in my stomach area. So I've had to have like a specific cleansing with emphasis on the stomach area. Apparently it's a place where I hold bad energy. I don't understand how all of that works, but that's just what I've been told. So after having these gags happen for years and then having people tell me these things, it definitely freaked me out a bit. But it really freaked me out when I was editing this video just a couple days ago and I was taking a look back at the footage from the Baraboo Inn from 2021, and I noticed that in that footage, I started gagging in the exact same place.
More or less the same area, yeah.
Just slide on.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. What?
They're talking.
Oh my god.
Who the hell are these
This is
people?
fucking gag.
Who the hell are these people?
Something down here makes me nauseous.
Yeah, I am
physically.
I am sick.
Which, like, the moment I came down, it's like my head just. It's like almost like your head shrinks. Very dizzying right here.
Yeah, this is bad right here. What is this?
I get like Mac.
Wow.
It's like making me gag.
No kidding.
It's just really weird.
Oh, me too.
Oh shit! Look at us.
I mean, that is just incredibly strange to me. I had not seen that footage since I put that footage onto my hard drive back in 2021 for storage. I had not watched through any of it, and so when I'm editing the video and I come across the exact same thing happening to me in the exact same spot 4 years prior, that was a little creepy. So that's really weird, and those are the things in the paranormal that, you know, I love all the devices and I love the evidence that you can capture on a spirit box or, you know, a response from a spirit talker or an novelist device. I love the REM pods and I love all the tools, but it's that physical, really bizarre, really strange type of activity that really blows my mind. That, you know, years and years ago really convinced me that the paranormal is very real. And you're going to see a very physical thing that happened to me that shocked me in a little bit. But without further ado, I just felt like I had to stop and point that out because it's pretty weird. Let's get back to the investigation.
Hit again.
I
smelled like a truck.
Last time.
It does smell like
Weird.
faint cigarettes. smell.
Like cigarettes.
Wow.
Did someone just immediately try to rush into me?
Oh.
Be careful what you wish for.
Yeah, it's like super cold down here all of a sudden.
Oh.
War.
Do you not like that we're down here?
I mean, I'm actually kind of like shivering. I'm gotten like chills, cold. Van.
Dude, that's so weird that. Like, I don't know why I just gagged like that.
Wow, think about everything
You're
that
so
happened on
close
this
to that.
pole. And maybe on, like, you're in the dirt, we're on the concrete.
Stable boy.
Stable boy child. So, when we were here before, our evidence led us to believe there are bodies buried here. Are there human remains behind us?
I feel like the cold is coming in like waves.
Right before I gagged, I had like all my hair just stand up, like
I got
in a
chills
weird
right
way.
now.
You know, I feel like
Like look at all my hair standing
Yeah, I
up.
see.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like the cold, like there's a wall here.
Seriously.
And then like behind me,
Because
back
like
here it feels better.
even this leg, no cold, but this leg that's sticking out a little bit further.
Touch.
Are you touching us?
I appeared.
Protection.
Protection.
Yeah.
Maybe one of the guards, remember?
Yeah.
One of the bouncers.
That's who they think is right back here.
Are you back there in that corner?
Oh, there's the cold again.
Surprise.
Surprise.
No, sunrise.
Oh, there was a lot of color.
Oh, it's getting colder again right now.
Russell. Liam.
Russell and Liam?
2 names.
Russell.
Boys' names.
Who are they?
Died?
Did they used to play cards down here?
I have.
I have?
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Have they played cards down here? I have.
What was the buy-in? Was it a lot?
Bye.
What? No way. Yo.
Drop in temperature.
Sun drop in temperature? Holy shit.
Wow, there we go. It's catching up.
Man.
I respect you.
I respect you. Nephew.
Evil.
Nephew.
Evil man? That's what he said. The one evil man is like here.
Yeah.
That's what
Nephew.
Shelley said too to me until the evil person comes out.
March.
March? March.
Arsenic.
Ooh.
Poison. They could definitely be killing people.
Were you poisoned while you were playing a game?
Someone put arsenic in your drink, maybe?
No.
Oh.
Did that thing just... Are there human remains back here?
You should come back.
We'll come back.
Do you think it means come back, like I should walk over there?
Probably.
I hope not.
You should come back.
Over there.
Here.
Scene.
Scene. It's actually a shot.
Column. Right here, column.
Column?
Column.
Oh, it's a column?
Yes.
As in the pole, yes.
C-O-L-U-M-N.
Weird.
Column.
Are there human bodies buried under here?
Palace. Seeing consequences.
Unseen consequences.
This thing's just spitting stuff out.
I mean, even if it's not bodies, I mean, just think if people were getting killed right here, their blood just seeping into the ground.
Right.
10 people.
10 people buried?
10 people, it says.
How many people do they? Is there like an estimate of how many people they think were killed here?
From my, as a psychic medium, what I've gotten down here, there's only a handful that I've gotten. It's not like it's a ton. Well, but there's enough. You know what I mean? There's probably around 10 to 12, somewhere in that ballpark. Between here and the poll room, that's still a lot of people in a few years, you know.
I mean, even if it's not bodies, I mean, just think if people were getting killed right here, their blood just seeping into the ground.
Right.
10 people.
10 people buried?
10 people, it says.
Well,
See it?
I never knew.
how many?
Yes.
Is Russell and Liam some of the people that were buried here?
Chill.
Edith.
Some of the names buried. Possibly there's 10.
What were you gonna
Here.
say?
I mean, Edith could have been one of the prostitutes, too. I'm not sure.
Get up. Object.
Get up.
God, it's freezing.
We're sitting
I got
down.
chills.
Why do you want us to get up?
I think he just flicked.
And do what?
Incorrect.
Incorrect.
Swim.
And swim.
Swim
with the
in
fishes.
the river.
The river.
Or the mafia.
Mm-hmm. How many people are down here?
Everything goes quiet.
Crisis.
Crisis. There, that's flickering. Oh, there it goes. Is someone about ready to be killed, or are you fighting?
Floating.
Water.
The river.
Water again.
Oh.
Drag.
Drag?
They would drag
the
the
river.
bodies to the
And
river.
float down the river.
That's literally
Or
what they
sing.
said in the interview.
Right.
10 people.
So you're.
Well,
There it
didn't,
is.
This thing keeps
didn't
flickering.
Scotty say like 10 or 12 people for sure?
Were you an evil person?
Yes.
It's kind of crazy to admit it.
Hole.
Yeah.
Hole.
Bullet hole?
These holes
Oh,
right
yeah.
here.
Yeah, there you go.
Are you saying you shot and killed someone right here?
Angela.
Yes.
Angela?
And yes, it said. They shot and killed someone here.
Was Angela one of the women who was working at the brothel.
Oh, racing BC.
BC.
Race car driver.
Was Angela a worker at the brothel?
The demonic realm.
Oh. The demonic realm?
Yeah.
Alright, let's do it.
Yes. Yes.
Sam.
Alright, you
That
guys got
wasn't
this.
instant.
That
was so creepy.
Is there anybody
I was
in
cremated.
here? BC.
Oh my
Oh, he
gosh.
was. Plus racing. That's why I'm thinking
Yeah.
BC's with us.
Who's with us right now?
I'm nervous.
Why are you nervous?
Can you tell us what happened around the pole? Are you aware of what happened around that pole next to you?
This battery's getting drained fast.
Need aid.
What can we do to help you?
Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Catch.
Does the name Charlotte mean anything to you?
Just know that
No.
tax.
The lady attacks people.
Careful.
Possess.
Get up and rise. Maybe again, get up.
Coming for you. Ugh.
Do you have anything to do with the mafia?
Oh, I'm getting that cold again. It's like on my back. Get one life.
What happened to your life?
Dude, what have you been doing with yours? Well, I'm sitting in the basement.
Go. Oh, dude, I don't know if you guys are feeling. It's fucking ice cold again.
It's really cold here.
Oh, it feels like something's like just around me, grabbing me. They.
Who's making Colin sick? Who are you? Who's making him choke?
Drink.
Hey.
I'm seriously watching this battery go down so fast.
Wow.
I was just said this battery's at 11%. It's
Yeah.
at 3.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh, I swear I just heard BC.
BC, are you here? Are you here with
I
us?
swear I just heard it.
We think he came with us. BC, can you give us a clue that you're here? One more.
Diary.
The guy down here not good or what?
I think there's. Shelley was saying like someone's kept like a diary here, like
Really?
all the
Racing.
events. Oh,
Do you
Racing.
understand?
that's BC for sure.
Fix it.
Around.
Do you need Shelly to fix some
Round,
things?
round,
Here it
round,
is.
round. I get round.
A violent evil.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, that guy back there.
I think BC's around.
One red arm.
That picture up there with the one arm coming out.
It was back there.
What was back there?
She looks in the mirror.
Remember all the pictures upstairs in the mirrors?
Oh
Yes,
yeah. Oh
right.
yeah, for sure.
Who's the woman in the mirror?
That's Lily?
Oh,
Oh.
Can't run.
Really?
Who's the woman that people have gotten pictures of upstairs?
Go petty cake. Women.
Maybe women playing with children if they got to keep a child, but they usually didn't.
Who's the evil man in the corner?
Ugh, a creepy voice, dude. Possession.
I had possessed on mine.
No possession.
Name.
Yeah, what's the man's name in the corner?
Ugh, I feel something like all around me down here.
Oh, look at I got around.
It's inside the walls.
Who's touching
Ooh.
Colin?
Stop sucking. Getting cold again all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm.
What's all around you? You say it's in the walls. You said it on my device. What do you mean? What's around?
Be quiet.
Tell us what's all around us. Around
Papa.
Gail.
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 Look at Scotty.
He was telling us down here in this room earlier
They literally
that they get Gail on the device.
That and also Gail spelled Gail.
Yeah.
Is what this is not even in the word bank.
Yeah.
The blood
They
bowl.
called Scotty told me. Did I tell you that?
Yeah.
They called the maker. And Gail is not even in the word bank.
That's so crazy.
And then it's spelled
weird.
Gail.
Tell Mike you're a loser.
Gail.
Who's Mike?
No.
I gripped him.
What was the story with Gail down there? I wasn't here.
Well, she was with us and she was saying that
It was Gail.
Yeah.
Talk about her. Okay. Wow.
Do you like that Gail's the new manager?
I'm seeing like a weird, like blue face with yellow eyes looking at me.
Is there something we need to know about the area down here? What happened on this pole?
Under the hill.
What hill?
The apartment.
The apartment upstairs?
We are under an apartment.
Oh yeah. You know what we should do? My eyes are watering. I just turned this off.
I think we should do a DR60.
Right here?
That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
BC came through.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, you said it, but then also racing. You said racing as well. I was on here.
Really?
And he was talking about Gail too.
Gail is not even in the word bank. They called the software manufacturer, the guy, and it's not even in the word bank. It comes up Gail, Gail, her name, not Gayle. He said, but
That's f***ing crazy, actually. Gail? What are the odds? Well, we should do a DR60, but I was thinking it'd be interesting to do. That's
this is
crazy.
dead.
Mm.
This, I was watching it just like plummet.
Be careful.
Like so fast. I told you it was 11%, and within like 2 minutes, it died.
Yeah, something just sucked it.
Well, what should we do then?
You got that on the end
Regroup.
of the recording.
Regroup.
You did?
Yeah.
Whoa.
What was that?
That was a very loud bang. Out here, down this way.
Oh, that gave me full body chills.
Before we do anything, let's just listen and ask a couple noises. If there's somebody down here with us, can you make a sound, please, so we know that you're actually here?
Sandra.
Desperate.
Back.
Behind me or back there? Oh, that was behind you.
I know.
It was.
Oh God.
Hello?
No.
Find me.
Find me.
It says find me.
And no. It's like someone's begging, find me, and the other guy's like, no.
Can you whistle back to me?
No.
BC, are you here with us?
BC, let us know you're here. I know you're here. Give us a sign.
No.
I don't think it's BC
Wow.
that's down here.
I don't think
Guess
it's
not. Guess not.
No, whoever it is ain't a happy chap. He doesn't want to really talk
There's a
right
really
now.
loud noise out there.
Ask again for it out there.
Whoever made that noise out there, can you make it again or make a noise that lets us know where you're at? If you're not there, if you're behind us, behind Colin, make a noise.
Call.
Please.
I have fucking anxiety right now. I feel like there's something like behind me.
Watching. Lurking.
Like the gagging shit is really fucking weird to me.
And every time that happens, something up happens.
I know. And I'm getting that cold right now, actually, right when I said that. You guys feel that? It's actually all over.
Oh, of course. Memories. What kind of memory? Oh, jeez. God. Oh, my God. That's going to be so...
There's something actually bad down here.
Yeah.
Maybe we should go.
Yeah.
No, this is interesting.
I'm from the 1900s.
What are you? Are you a human?
Machine.
What does that mean?
Not human.
Yeah.
Man or machine.
Alright, let's see this DR60. Who's affecting me right now?
Is the evil entity with us right now?
How many people have died on this pole right here?
Were you tortured down here?
Yes.
Easy, bud. Easy.
There's a very obviously evil thing here. Are you a human spirit?
It sounds like whoever this is has been here for quite some time. So do you know the name of the famous gangster that used to be here all the time?
Did you used to play poker here?
Are you trying to hurt Colin?
Oh, dude.
It smells like shit down
Mm-hmm.
Like,
man,
kind of like
you're getting
decom.
You're getting really affected by
it's really,
nose and
it's
sinuses.
very weird, actually. Here.
Very peculiar that it keeps trying to
I feel
hit
like
him
my back is
random.
on fire too.
Affecting me right now. Is the evil entity with us right now?
Hardly yes. There's something about right here or something.
How many people have died on this pole right here?
10. I think I heard the 10.
Were you tortured down here? There's a very obviously evil thing here. Are you a human spirit?
So, yeah.
Sounds like whoever this is has been here for quite some time. So do you know the name of the famous gangster that used to be here all the time?
Yeah, Al Capone.
I thought
Capone bar is a little rough. I could hear the start of it.
Yes.
What?
Very sharp yes.
Here all the time.
Right there.
Did you used to play poker here?
Yes.
Wants to play poker.
I don't like him.
Oh.
I don't like him.
You hear that? I don't like him. Oh, that's f***ing creepy, dude.
I don't like him.
I feel horrible down here.
There were some longer gaps in between the questions. It seemed like.
It seemed like there's a lot of chatter.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
And I feel like it's getting increasingly cold.
Yeah. Let's just walk over here. Will you see if I have something on my back?
Like a scratch?
Yes. I'm not even around either. I'm not gonna touch myself.
Oh my god.
Connor, you
Shut the fuck up. What do you mean?
you for real? Wait, no.
What do you
stay
mean?
over.
What do you mean? What is it?
That's a scratch. Right here.
No, seriously.
It's quite the long one.
Can someone take a
Yeah,
picture?
yeah,
'Cause
we
I'm
are.
a little freaked out,
No,
actually.
we are. Hold on. Can you? Does the light change, Mary?
Yeah, let me just take a.
Ow.
I'm gonna take
I actually feel it burning.
Okay,
Is
just
it
leave
right
it. Don't
here?
touch it. Yes,
Is
it's
it right? It's
you
like
can
burning,
you can kind
actually.
of see it raised a little bit, raising, like it's raising.
Let's see if there's...
Colin.
No, I think he's pointing where it's at.
Look, let me see. Oh, what the f is that actually?
Are you
Yeah.
done? Did you get enough video of it?
Yeah. Wait,
Okay.
where is this? On my back?
Yeah.
Right
No, it's
here.
on your back.
Right here.
Right here?
Uh-huh.
Because I feel it like here.
Yeah, that's
And
what
you
it
look
is.
like a little bit right here.
What?
Where?
Just
Right
like
here?
a teeny.
And then
Yeah.
Where's the other one? The f
this one's long.
Yeah, I feel it right here.
It's super raised too.
Yeah, that's actually
That's what I'm saying.
like
You can see it from here
100% I did
raised.
not do that. It's actually got me really scared.
And then this one.
Yeah.
right here.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I think we
should go.
Yeah.
That's
'Cause you're
actually
one
really
that
fucking
needs
scary.
I need to
Yeah.
get you out of the basement, I think.
What
At
the
least away from that
is
pole.
that though? I mean, like what would that even?
That's a good
Like,
picture of it.
even as a skeptic, like what would that even possibly be? Because I did,
You got
I,
a thick
no, I did not do that.
Well, we saw your hands.
Yeah.
I know, I'm
Yeah.
sitting there the whole
Yeah.
fucking time,
No,
and it's like
we're-
my back is like burning, and the
we're-
gagging shit, I'm not. That's completely 100% legit too.
You're right in front of us. I mean, obviously.
I mean, what? I look at. I've been sitting right here. There's nothing sharp on this thing that could possibly even be doing that, and I'm still, again, getting like sick.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
we need... Oh, Colin.
Yeah. Let's go.
Let's go.
Pick this up.
Oh, dude, that's actually really.
Come on, buddy. You need to move him. You need to take a walk.
Okay.
You walk it off.
What? What
Watch
would
out how
that?
when you go out.
Okay, you have to stay down here.
Nothing can
Yeah.
follow us.
And it said on multiple devices it was talking about like possession
When?
Here.
during the Estes.
Oh, dude, that's actually creepy because my back. It feels like someone like
Literally
stabbed
try to
me
get into you.
in like
Watch out
my
for your cord is
kidney.
laying down.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's get.
Colin, this way, this way. Okay, let's go.
Okay, this is gonna be like the first time in like years I actually like need to leave somewhere. Are your guys just like noses stuffed, or is it just me?
That's bad.
Oh my god!
Just
Oh
trying
my
to
God.
push me up the stairs.
I just look at this.
Oh my.
Sitting in the chair,
Were you sitting in the chair opposite the pole?
Yeah.
right
Yeah,
next
I've
to
been
it.
down there when things have happened to people sitting in the chair opposite the pole. I haven't had it happen, but I saw it happen to two people.
Oh, God.
Has anyone gotten sick down there before?
Yeah, we pull people out of there all the time. I usually take them outside.
But why would people be getting sick?
I
That's
think
so crazy
some
that
of
other people have had that. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but
a lot
that's
of people.
crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of hyperventilating, a lot of getting sick. Yeah.
Because that's like really bad energy. Like specifically right there.
Yeah.
To the point where I'm like still like nauseous.
That's why I should probably get
We take them outside and it helps a lot.
You want to take a step?
Yeah.
Want to go in the bathroom?
Yeah, I think I'm actually. Oh, what the?
Walk you around the corner, my dude. Come on. Deep breaths. Easy does it.
Want me to come with you? Oh, it's much better air out here.
I actually don't know if I'm gonna like. I feel like I could actually throw up.
That was awful.
Hmm? Huh? Huh? Okay, I know. What would that be? That wouldn't be pizza.
Well, every time that's happened to you, it's been something very easy.
Oh, that scratch is actually really creeping me out.
Yeah.
Like
That's a bad
deep
scratch.
down to my core.
Yeah. And that's a very bad scratch, too.
I think you ought to prep yourself to a bit more blessings
some
when
water?
this kind of stuff hits you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's stop filming for a sec. I'm gonna sit out here. All right, so Shelly, we took about a 20-minute break after that last clip. Really weird. And Shelly just texted my mom. She doesn't even know what's happened to us yet. But look at this. Show them what she sent.
She just said that it doesn't look like Colin. It looks like you've got like a huge scars, and then looks like you're possessed.
It really does.
I mean,
It really does not look like
no,
it.
there's something really weird about that. That picture is creepy, dude.
It's so
When did
creepy.
she take
It looks like a very sinister version of him, actually.
It really does not look like me.
Oh.
That's freaky.
Face got super angular all of a sudden.
I mean, what the hell? And that's just like a candid picture. Let me see that one more time.
It's very weird.
What is that thing on my cheek?
Yeah.
I
Well,
mean,
it's like
I
a
genuinely.
huge scar, and there's that look in your eye. And why is it like such dark circles under your eyes?
Better post that.
That's creepy. So at this point, we're gonna try and move on from the negative energies, and we're gonna try and make contact with BC up here in the bar area. So we've got some devices. We've got the dual port that we're gonna run, and hopefully we're gonna get away from that bad energy.
You know what is also kind of weird? I was just thinking about it. It's also kind of weird about that picture. Who else has a scar on their face?
That's true.
I was just looking over, I'm like, oh shit. And like right there on his cheek too.
Getting
Weird.
possessed by Al Capone.
That's kind of freaky.
Well, that would be an interesting Thursday.
Just another Thursday for the Paranormal Files.
Yeah, seriously. God damn. All right, well, let's go over there.
All right, guys. So right now we're sitting at the bar here at the Baraboo Inn. BC is who we're gonna try talk to right now. If you remember, those photographs were taken right over there that picked up BC's image. And we investigated with him the whole night the last time we were here. So he'll definitely remember us. He even drove down to Milwaukee to come investigate with us again another day. But his favorite spot was right here. So you got a REM pod set up and the dual port. So we're just gonna ask some questions and see if we can talk to him. Turn it on. BC? Hey.
Thanks.
Can you say your name for us, man? Can you say your name, BC? BC. Thanks. Can you tell us what type of drinks you used to make for us? The nickname for him?
Careful.
The ghost bombs?
My name's Connor. You met my sister Courtney last time that they were here.
I actually feel something over here.
Are you sitting here next to Colin? Can you hit that REM pod?
Do you want to make us a drink?
BC, what's the drink that you really love to give people and serve people? Your famous drink. Oh, that ghost bomb.
Can you say it again, BC?
BC, do you remember when you met us?
I remember you.
I remember you.
I'm right when I said that. Do you remember when you met us? Do you remember what you brought to Brumner Mansion? What did you bring for the investigation?
Are you racing any cars where you're at?
Can you move location?
Can you move location? 20.
Do you like to hang out here in the bar?
Light just shut off. That red light. There was just a red light behind the TV that just shut off. You said move location. You want us to like go upstairs? This thing keeps spiking.
What used to be in the upstairs? What's your sister's name, BC?
Shut up.
I'm not reading too. Is that seems kind of scattered at best.
A man here.
Go up.
Why do they all kind of sound like up?
Yeah. Come or up.
Mm-hmm.
Night.
You want to go up?
Can we go up?
Yeah, come up. I think so.
Should we go up?
I think so.
Let's just bring this upstairs.
Follow us up, BC. We're gonna go upstairs.
We were just talking about how his screen died upstairs, and we just heard like a loud moan through the wall.
Yeah.
And this is in the
Brothel.
I heard like a.
Hello?
Connor's already laying in. Oh no. Connor.
Come here, ladies.
What is that?
I think we're really tired.
Yeah. It's been a long trip.
Yeah, I'm tired. That's what this is.
99.
This is a here, Playgirl photo shoot. What do you do? What do I get for this?
I got a $1 bill.
With this.
Sorry,
Courtney.
Do I look that cheap?
You want me to answer that?
No.
You want me to hurt your feelings?
No. So we're
Gotta
upstairs
make Colin
right
drop
now.
trow
in the
and
brothel
put that in his
portion
G-string.
of This building. This has really been a strange,
Very
strange evening. We're gonna do an SLS test while we run Spirit Talker, and then at the very end of the night, we're just gonna sit in the main room over there. But this is the bed where they've caught many times SLS figures having sex. So we're gonna see if we can pick that up tonight.
Can't get
You
up.
literally call Connor the exact same
Stay
names
here.
that you call me. Stay here on the bed.
Ooh.
Oh.
Get your butt back here, boy.
I want you. I want you. Here's one appeared on the bed. Huge. It's laying down.
It really was. It does want you back there, boy.
Yes.
Get on.
Ezekiel.
Ezekiel. Wow. Okay.
To whoever's here,
My.
we're here.
Somebody
We
thinks
don't need
Ezekiel's
to
a little
use you for
saucy,
anything.
apparently.
We don't want anything from you, just some company and to hang out. We can see that you're on the bed right here. Can you tell us your name?
Oh, it just disappeared. Can you come back?
The forest is home.
What was that?
Did you set up
Just
light?
that's
No.
just the light came on and off.
Where'd it come?
Oh, did that REM pod or something? That's not ours. A light just came on and went off in there.
What do you mean?
Did you see that?
I saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A bright white light came on and went off.
That was
I didn't
really
see
weird.
anything.
Oh my god.
Like the light bulb?
Like a
No,
light,
just like a
bright
light.
light. It flashed on and
Let me
off.
see.
Like literally 1 to 2 seconds.
Is there even a light in here?
Uh-uh.
Oh, there is actually. That's weird. There's the
But
light.
still,
Oh,
right
there
there.
is.
Still. That just flashed on for like 1 to 2
That's
seconds.
really
I didn't
weird.
see that. Oh, my back still feels weird.
Let me look at it.
No, it's fine.
Do you understand? Breathe.
Can't breathe. Do you understand? What if this is a woman who was like choked out by a client?
Were you choked out by a man in here? Can you cross these? If
We
they're-
enjoy the company.
That's interesting.
Oh. So that's a yes? A man choked you out?
Apparently.
Can you tell us your name?
Cement shoes.
Cement shoes.
I thought it said some men choose. Where are you? Can you show me where you are? Point in the room where you're
My
at.
name is Charles.
Well, hello, Charles.
There's a noise back here.
Yeah.
Charles, where are you?
Were you here to
Solicit
see the
someone?
ladies, Charles?
Mm-hmm.
You can cross those.
More to the history.
Charles sounds like he was a mob victim or something. You know?
I mean, it was a boarding house too.
Oh, that's true.
Cement shoes.
Children's hearing desk.
That came from here.
Yeah.
It's like a tin sound. Let me see if someone's over in here.
Can you flash the light in there again?
If that was you.
Obscure vision.
Oh, quick. It's like
see?
climbing right where the closet, the light's been coming
Don't
on.
tell.
Don't tell more to the history.
Can you go in the closet? Are you turning the light on and off?
I get the vibe
Look at-
that maybe Charles. I get the vibe that maybe Charles did something to himself in the closet, if you know what I mean.
It could be.
Look at
Can't
right.
breathe, too.
Look at it's putting its hand in the closet. Can you go in the closet?
What if it's a kid trying to hide in the closet?
Could be.
Yeah.
Can you go? Oh, look at leg. Can you go in the closet? Can you come down and sit on the chair in the closet there? Can you sit on the chair?
Freaking
You
out.
see this?
Charles, can you tell us? It said can't breathe.
Holy shit!
Did you yourself in there?
You remind me of someone.
Colin, that's what.
You look familiar. You remind me of someone.
Yeah.
It looks like it's hanging. Look at.
No way. Does it, Mom?
Well, look.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! That's actually crazy.
Look at that.
What the?
In the closet, hanging. Its feet are dangling. I don't-
We look familiar, Charles. What do you mean?
Man, this thing just standing there.
I think Jeff. You look familiar to it because it said
Age.
age.
Mm.
Oh my gosh, there's two here. Look at. There's another one. Frick, they're fighting. Oh shit, that was crazy.
No, it's down on the chair.
There's like, I think there's on the chair.
Are you guys fighting in there?
There were two of them. Did you get that?
BC, were we seeing you in the closet?
These are gone. They're gone.
Wait, what's BC's middle name?
To look it up.
If it's f***ing Charles, I'm gonna freak out. BC.
These are gone, by the way.
Well,
Okay.
let's go back.
All right, guys, so it's the end of the night here. We're upstairs in the brothel, and we're just gonna ask a few more questions before we're done here.
Got some interesting stuff in the basement.
Charles?
The bar also had a few interesting moments, but it's been kind of slowing down.
What happened to you, Charles? Ran out of.
I thought it sounded like red light. With all these red candles.
Here.
Beer?
Or here.
Oh.
This lighting is so terrible. I just get dark figures.
You gotta turn on the night vision. You weren't even recording.
Wah, 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 wah. Thanks, Papa Spooks.
You don't always have to have an excuse. Just like, geez, yeah, I should have turned it on.
Good Lord, man. Do we need to have a babysitter watch over you trying to do an investigation? Goodness gracious. Next, you have to write your name in your PE kit.
Oh boy.
Next, you're going to leave the
Charles?
lens cap on.
What happened to
Can I help you?
you? Hmm?
Said, can I help you?
Can you tell us anything else about yourself before we leave?
Did you live up here?
I want to just check one more time. BC, are you up here with us?
It sounded like a no to me.
Who? Can you tell us your name?
Sound like
Wasn't that thing's name, Gollum?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your name? Pain. Your name is Pain?
Like Payne Stewart. Coffer.
Been in pain up here.
I heard Patty. I heard I love you, Patty. Were you a customer here? Uh-huh.
Did your wife or girlfriend know that you came here?
Are you a working girl? Do you make a lot of money?
Faster. Do it.
BC, if you're here, I just want to know, what's it like being
no.
dead? Oh, chill. Can you say any of our names? Do you remember us? Maybe that was BC talking to us in the other room. You look familiar. I remember you. Jeff.
True.
Uh-huh.
Ask him if you can say your name.
Hey, BC, if you're here, can you just say my name one more time? We'd love to talk to you.
Seems pretty quiet and like no one's making sense. We're about to leave.
No.
Do you guys have anything left to say? No. Any of the women, BC, the evil thing that's downstairs? Alright guys, my camera's about to die. We've gone through every single battery tonight and we have done so much. But
Hey,
we're gonna wrap all this up
the
in
second
the morning.
outing, the first outing, more
Thank
than
you
makes
to
up for it.
everybody
That was
who's
crazy.
spoken with us
Also, the
this
scratch
evening
marks and everything earlier on in
every
this
floor
one.
of
Holy
this
moly!
building. Men, women, children, BC. Thanks all. Alright, you guys want to say goodbye?
Goodbye.
Goodbye, 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 good friends. And now it's time to go.
What the hell was that?
The bear, the house on the big blue moon.
There, the moon and the big blue house.
It's time to go. Good night. Good night.
What is that?
I have no idea.
There in the big blue house. All right.
I get it.
Frozen time. Time for you to go out where you'll be from.
So at the end of the day, the old Baraboo Inn. This is a video 4 years in the making, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed it because this took, 2 whole trips to Baraboo, Wisconsin to film this video, and there's just so much evidence in those 2 investigations, and it's really, really mind-blowing stuff. Direct answers
Very
that
direct
corroborated
answers.
other things. Answers we got
Very
on our
intelligent.
first trip that made sense with what we got on the second. Things that happened to me physically that occurred both times. Random bursts of energy, just the energies from all these different people that have been there, all interacting. And then, of course, you've got like the scratches and the very loud thumps and all the other stuff that happened throughout our 2 nights spent investigating the Baraboo Inn. But now you guys have seen the infamous lost episode of the show. I'm glad to finally put a stamp on this whole thing and send it out into the world. I can't thank Shelly and everybody else at the Baraboo Inn enough. They are some of the kindest people that I've ever met in my entire paranormal career. If you're ever in Wisconsin, I highly would recommend you going to check the location out for yourself, because it's just one of those places where you can really feel it. There's so much mystery in the air there, so many things that supposedly happened that aren't confirmed, so many allegations, and so much death and at times misery. It's a place that's really stained. Until next time, everybody, thank you for sticking through this very long journey with me. I really appreciate it, and I will catch all of you guys next week right here on YouTube on The Paranormal Files. Thank y'all for watching. Have a great rest of your week, and as always, stay spooky.
With that, we close another Paranormal Files episode. We got to see a last bit of a lost episode. Very one of our most controversial ghost hunts to date. And it sounds like next week is going to be interesting, or a filler, I'm not sure. Guess we'll have to see what that's going to be. So anyways, that's it for tonight. Again, thank you all very much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Do remember to hit up that like and share button and subscribe if you are so desire. And also don't forget to share the links. And thank you all again for joining us. This will be it for tonight. And I will see you all again next time. Pleasant dreams.